shit.
2, 1. Alright. Welcome, everyone. I am Rambo. I am the host of this cool and improved... Well, welcome back. I am Rambo, come back with a new and improved video. Blah. I am doing the BSG Backseat Gaming podcast with my good friend Snow. Davey, who will be joining us in a minute. He said he had to go do something. And Mr. Soviet.
I'm here.
We have a guest. Oh, Mr. Davey's here. We have a guest today. The one, the only, the Stay True partner, Mr. Kyle, a.k.a. XCodcraft22. If you want to
How you guys doing
introduce
tonight?
yourself.
Good.
Snow invited him on, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting having him on. We had to re-record this, speaking of this, because Snow's computer mic is complete shit, so it's gonna suck. That kind of sucks.
Sorry.
It's okay, Snow. I mean, I'm just stating the facts. I'm not no scorn, no offense towards Snow or anything. Just giving the facts out there. But anyways, if you want to subscribe to Kyle, all the links will be down in the description. Also, I'm going to give a little apology to British Madman. I know he was very eager to come on this podcast. Dude, you're a great guy. I know that. I know. I bet I don't know how you're going to react to this, but, we had to re-record it. The mic screwed up, so we're going to re-record it, but we will have you on next week. I do promise you that. So, we have everybody on tonight, and good thing no one was doing anything, so we can do something. So, yay.
Also, a shout out to Merkemex as well. He was
also on here
on our previous episode. However, we had some technical difficulties, and well, let's just say this is take number 3.
I think he'll be probably on the next episode.
So yeah, hopefully he might be on the next episode. So yeah, sorry Merc and sorry British Madman, but mainly sorry Mr. British Madman. You're a good guy, so we will have you on next week. We promise. But anyways, so hopefully we have a lot of good subjects for tonight. Hopefully my podcast doesn't cut off, because that happened, and it took shit on me, because I already had a video up, so I think that was the issue. But hopefully nothing happens. I'm not jinxing anything, right? So, it's all good.
Hopefully I'll go smooth.
Hopefully it goes smoothly, because it usually goes smoothly on my channel, so it's all good. And plus, it does usually go smooth on my channel.
So for today, everybody that's here is going to be myself, Davey. We have Mr. Soviet, Rambo Gaming, Snow Driven, and also our special guest for today, Kyle, a.k.a. XCodcraft22.
A Stay True partner. He is awesome. Thank you, Kyle, for joining us tonight.
No problem.
I've known Kyle from YouTube for a while. As I've seen him from YouTube, he seems like a very nice guy, so... seems like I've been talking to him for the past couple of hours, so I think he must be the nice guy that he portrays on YouTube. So it's all good. So yeah.
Alright. So what are we going to start this off with here, gentlemen?
Jeez.
What's first?
So what's been everyone's recent thing that's been going on? So Kyle, has anything come by anything recently from you that we'd like to be interested in?
Well, I'm building a new map.
And
cool. Minecraft. And I had a lot of maps that I built and projects I started working on, but most of the projects I started working on, I either lost interest in building, or I don't know. I have other ideas that I come up with, and I had another idea I came up with, so I stopped building. I have 5 maps that are a work in progress, but I'm gonna try to. This map I'm working on right now, I'm trying to push out before Christmas or maybe after Christmas, depending on how I feel about the map, how much work has been put into it by then. But so far, it's basically the map is a post-apocalyptic, zombie type of map, and it's based off of the game DayZ. That's where I got really the idea from. And
I love watching DayZ. Syndicate's one of my favorites. Love that.
Yeah, love that game. I had that game. I got the new standalone version, and I've been playing that for a while, and I just love the game. And I know all the places early in the game, so I decided to make Hunger Games based off that. So That's what I've been working on for the last 2 days now.
So, alright, good.
Sounds very interesting, actually.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the table. Mr. Snow, do you have anything that you need to, is there anything cool that you want to share with us tonight on this very good podcast?
Yeah, I've currently released a Christmas Hunger Games map for you guys based on, like, the North Pole, Santa's Village type deal. Kind of small, but it's definitely full of detail, full of interesting little places to go hide and run around and check out. Obviously, it's all Santa Claus and elf themed, so it's pretty interesting. It's got a link for it. There's not on any of the Minecraft, major websites yet. It's only on my channel, so go check out the video. It's definitely there's a link in there for you guys to look at.
So yes, Kyle did make a little review of the map. I was all over it because I have huge respect for Snow, so, much props to Kyle for posting that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like Kyle so much
really
now, because he
builder.
posted stuff
Snow's
by
an
Snow,
amazing
and I love Snow. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Snow is, awesome.
I tried, but thank you guys.
You definitely have some talent.
Also, I'm going to say thank you real quick to Genetic Kills for adding me on PSN. Thanks, man. Anyways, back to the subject.
Alright, then like I said, that's about it for me. Davey, I think you had something going on this week, correct?
Yes, I just recently uploaded a video on my YouTube channel, finally releasing my side project that I was building for the Minecraft PS3 community. It's basically a Christmas theme winter games. Pretty much goes back to Minecraft 101, the basics. There's 3 different mini games within the map, I guess you could say. There's a parkour course to mess around with, and then there's the split area, and along with that, there's also a small PvP arena as well. And if you are wondering if it's up for a free download, yes it is.
Very good, very good.
Mr. Soviet, do you have anything interesting to tell us?
Well, I have something interesting. Yes, I'm going to be starting up a new YouTube channel after Christmas and setting up Battlefield 4 videos and GTA vids. And if
I'm
anyone
gonna get
would like to
GTA
join
5
me
on
in this
PS4.
podcast, just go ahead. Yeah, it's on PS3.
It's all good. Hey, Mr. Soviet, I might play my PS3 and my PS4, so I don't know about that exactly yet, because my parents will get, confused. I haven't talked to them about it yet, because they're going to get all what? You have to, where are we going to put the PS3 and shit? I'm like, I don't know about that, so I'm kind of nervous about asking them, but hopefully that will get done soon. Hopefully I tell them soon. Hopefully my cowardice doesn't get the better of me. Because I tend to be sort of cowardly on some situations, and sometimes I'm kind of afraid of my dad because he's kind of gruff and he's kind of weird. But my dad's still cool. Yeah, my dad's. All dads are weird. We're all actually kind of weird. So I bet your son's probably afraid of you, Snow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's got his moments. I can be a little stern at points. Yes, definitely.
You little
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yeah. Those are the choice words I use.
He's just
But
no.
He's a good kid. He has his moments, but other than that, he's dedicated to Minecraft, so you gotta love him.
Oh, Raymond has a Twitter now. Sweet. He hasn't even tweeted anything out yet.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, damn, I'm
Alright.
trying to pick up all my stuff. Ooh, Epic Minecrafter followed me. Thank you, Epic Minecrafter, for following me on Twitter.
If you guys don't mind, I would like to ask Mr. Kyle a few simple questions here really fast, just to kind of let some of the viewers kind of get to know him a little bit better, and maybe you guys as well.
Yeah, alright, man. Let's go. Shoot.
Alright, that's good. I'm ready to be questioned.
Alright, Mr.
By
Kyle,
the way,
my
we do
first
already
question,
know
I
the
guess tonight
questions.
would be for
So
you
good.
is, why did you start YouTube?
Well, let's take it back a couple years to when I was around 8, I think. My friend actually showed me YouTube, and we actually did videos of Legos, which it's typical for an 8-year-old to play with Legos. So we had, I think he got a laptop actually for his birthday or something. So we recorded videos with his webcam, and it was pretty funny because I remember having that channel and looking back at it 5 years later, and it was just really funny. But after that, I got into gaming, and I started doing YouTube videos on video games with a camera, and then eventually I made my YouTube channel xcodcraft22, and the channel actually started, like, the name, like how I came up with it, was all based on, like, a Call of Duty clan I actually came up with when I was, like, around 12, and then I just used that channel just to post, like, some random videos at times, and then I just started just to making more videos, and, like, ever since Minecraft PlayStation came out, I just, you know, from there blew up, and then just, you know, did pretty much do what I did today.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically the whole thing.
That's a pretty good start off. Yeah, that sounds fun and interesting. I'm glad you've worked yourself up from Legos to actual Minecraft blocks.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's all the start. It's all the same. I guess you're just playing with it in hand, and then now, as you're older, you just get to play it on a video game and do the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It all works out well.
It'd be funny if you look back in when you've got like 1 million subscribers and just think, I used to do Lego. What was I thinking?
Wait, you used to do Lego? Like, no issues, but you used to do Lego? Like Mr. Soviet's doing Legos?
Without like the struggle of having like those, like missing the pieces. Like, say if you're following the instructions to build something, like you're missing one piece.
Right. Yeah. You kind of have you have
everything. So yeah, it's definitely a big change from Legos. And also when you step on them by accident.
Lego's pretty badass, not gonna lie. Like, I stepped on the top of a nail earlier and it hurt like a bitch.
I think Legos hurt more. To be honest with you.
It hurt
That's
like a
my
motherfucker.
definition of Minecraft. Legos for adults.
Very good. Alright, well then let's move on to this next question here. So then what are some of your future goals for your channel?
Honestly, my future goals really is, like everybody else's, is to pretty much grow and just continue growing, never give up, really. And, yeah, that's honestly really it. Like, there's no really particular goal, I guess, maybe just with trying to involve my subscribers a little more, because it seems like the bigger the YouTuber, they don't really involve their subscribers a lot. And I just try every way possible for me to just involve my subscribers and stuff like that. So.
Okay, well, that's very good. Giving back to the community is always a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Helping them out. All right. Okay, so do you ever plan on stopping YouTube in the near future, or a few years from now?
I had thoughts really of quitting YouTube, or like kind of giving up, I guess you could say. But mainly all that stuff was caused by like drama and other stuff. I don't want to mention any names, but
I bet a lot of the Minecraft people who are gonna watch this channel are probably gonna remember, like, I think we know who he's gonna
I do
talk
at
about.
times like tweet out stuff like that, just like everyday problems, like when it comes to YouTube, and it just makes me, I don't know, like I just learned that I grew so much that there's really no point of quitting now, because if I quit, it's pretty much, I just wasted like 6 months trying to grow my channel. So I don't really think anytime soon I'm gonna really quit, because even if I do say I'm going to quit, I'm probably gonna end up just coming right back to YouTube, because there's no way I can just stop making videos for that long, because I'm just, I've just been doing it for such a long time, and it kind of is, it's like, it's kind of like a habit. So
yeah, I agree with you on that one. I totally feel you. You go to work, go to school, whatever it may be, you come home, and the only thing you think about all day is a video and what the next video is going to be. So, I feel you that. Alright, very good. If there's one thing you could do different on your channel, what would it be, and would it be big or small?
Well, recently, my channel really grew up, like, with Minecraft, and, like, but the thing is, with Minecraft, there's only so much you can do. Like, there are a lot of maps and like really cool stuff you can review, but like, there's like, you can't just be doing like just Minecraft videos. I feel like like I try to do other games on my channel because I just feel like just playing, like doing the same thing over and over again sometimes gets kind of boring and repetitive. So that's why I'm trying to do like different games, and I'm trying to post more videos on different games. So that's really what I'm trying to, I guess, improve on my channel. Really, just like, yeah.
All right, well, if you want to give the viewers a little bit of update on what games it is you're playing so that they can follow along with you on that, let them know.
Well, I've been recently playing a lot of, like, Call of Duty ever since Advanced Warfare came out, and I decided to make some videos on that, as well as some other games like DayZ. I've been getting into a lot. I've actually been streaming a lot of DayZ and some other games as well, and I usually like to put stream highlights on my channel, and there's some other games too, like GTA. I'm posting some GTA videos, just to mix it up a little bit, because I just want to do some other videos.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of ventured out of my little Minecraft box also, and trying to do something new and different. Right now, I think it's Black Ops 2 and Terraria are kind of the two games that I've been looking into. But very good. All right. Let's see. And then I guess last question for you would be, with the community now, the last month or so, how do you feel about the community and what's going on with it? Do you feel it's changed for a positive, or do you feel it's kind of still where it was a month ago?
I think it's definitely got a lot better, because I really think what happened is just there's a lot of people, I don't want to mention any names, but there were just some people that would just do a bunch of stuff just for attention, and even like they just want to do it for the lulz, basically. And I guess like really, I'm gonna go on forever just talking about this stuff. But
So short, simple, and sweet then. Short, simple, and sweet. Do you feel it could be something that can grow again? Do you feel it can come back?
I feel like it will come back, because it has happened a lot. Like, things have calmed down, then it came back. It's just that, like, I don't know. I just think
I wish they could just
everything
like
all
make
drama
peace with
and
each
everything.
other.
Like, I don't understand why people can't just stop that, because it honestly, like, for example, people make exposing videos trying to expose, like, somebody. Like, I know somebody's trying to expose, like, Trutriz or whatever, and they're saying, oh, Trutriz, he causes a bunch of drama or whatever. They're trying to expose somebody, something like that. They're just only starting up more drama by making that video, and also bring up this topic, but Trutriz, he got, like, hate on him or something, like Carnage, something like that. And the thing is, it was also affecting my channel as well, which got me the like idea of quitting, and that's really why, like, the last month not last month, I guess like a month ago, really has just been, I don't know, it's been annoying, but it's definitely improved, because there's less and less people just hating and doing all this stuff.
Can I talk real quick?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Here's really what I thought of it. Like, a lot of it, like, Minecraft was the last place where I expected to see drama, was all I've ever wanted to say.
I know.
Because I've always wanted to say that, but for some reason, it just, like, my compass, it just won't let me. But, like, just my conscience on YouTube always gets the best of me, so I don't upload this stuff. But I never expected it would come to Minecraft. It happened to Call of Duty. I don't remember it happened in the Battlefield. Like, everyone gets along on Battlefield. That's why I switched to Battlefield, because no one gets along on Call of Duty, and no one gets along on Minecraft anymore. So, like, it's getting ridiculous. And the only reason I've ever started drama is because I'm actually mad at these people, and I'd like people to know. Like, when I had that little deal with that particular person, and I'm not going to say his name. We're cool now, but, like, me and him, we went after each other. He and his friends were just, like, it was not a fun deal. But
it happens, but
I didn't take any of that.
Right?
I did apologize. Yeah, we apologized to each other. It's fine.
See, and that's what this whole.
I didn't really
about.
take
like,
any of his shit anyways.
You're gonna have your differences, and there's really nothing you can do about that. What you can do, though, is the outcome of everything. So if you make sure that, you guys make up, make amends, or even if you don't hang out, just apologize, stop the social, bashing pretty much, and everybody's happy with each other. You can move on and go forward. So I mean, on your part, Rambo, I believe you did a very good job by stepping up and apologizing and wanting to make amends with everything. So I commend you for that, sir.
I didn't believe, and I thought it would have it wasn't gonna go any better if this feud would have continued. It wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Like with the whole drama going on, like eventually it got so bad. At one point, I actually had probably like a
dude, just switch
60,
games. I mean,
like
I could have told you that. Like I wish I would have you could switch to Battlefield like I did, or you could switch your channel to DayZ till all the Minecraft
it's not
shit
about
comes
like
down.
the games. I just think it's just with the people in it. Like there's just some people really like it just turned.
Yeah, like I mean,
really
here's my
making
logic.
YouTube videos and stuff for any game really. It turned kind of into like a competition. That's what it seems like.
In my logic, I just find that everyone they can't get along. It's like everything that's nowadays, like politics and music and all that, like no one can get along. Like no one
like
can.
The drama got
racist,
really bad at
racist.
one point.
No
That
one
actually
can
had
get
a video,
along.
like a hour and a half long video of me just calling out people and actually mentioning like quitting YouTube and stuff.
Seriously?
And I was gonna upload it, but I'm like, this is just gonna start more drama.
Really, Kyle? Like I would have been surprised if he actually posted that up, because I would have been surprised and went like, Kyle. I mean, like he's like the most positive dude ever. Like seriously.
And then like there's just some people that I like try to go out, and I know in the past I might have done some mistakes. Like I did subtweet about something sometimes, and but it just seems like I try to like reach out. I'm like, I know I made some mistakes, but I know you have made some mistakes. I'm coming out and apologizing. Most of the time, people apologize back, and that's how I do it. Because there's actually 2 haters in the past, or 2 guys that used to hate me, and now they're pretty cool to me.
Yeah,
so,
like I mean, I've been getting.
There's just one guy
I got an unexpected.
He was like, "Oh, you're a liar," and then he made a video hating about me on some other video. It was like some really stupid stuff, but yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted earlier. I was talking about something.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Well, that then is like I said to Rambo as well. I commend you as well for taking the first initiative step and trying to make something better of what it is that we have here going.
Yeah, like I was just very angry that day. Like I mean, let me explain the situation. If you were holding something in that you've wanted to say for let's just like make a span of a month, and you couldn't take it anymore because you've seen him do this over and over and over and over, and there's still times where it's just like months and months and months after talking about this, you still want to talk about it, but you just can't. But on the Slims, dang it, I gave the name, doesn't matter, everyone probably knows on my channel anyway, but aside from that, but when me and Slim had the little thing together, here's basically what happened. It's just like I was upset. Like I was just upset that day. Like I do admit in the end I was very upset at the end of the day, but it's just, I mean, it didn't fix anything. I mean, I did get a little suspicious when he quit about a week later. I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little suspicious.
I think it's good just to end off there because we don't want any more like drama happening.
I don't want any more drama happening. I just wanted to point that out. I did get a little bit.
I
did get a little bit.
Like just
I did get a little
bad
bit.
person. I honestly think that enough is enough, and like everybody should just really just quiet down and just really
enjoy
just
the game.
Hit the reset button and just like enjoy Minecraft like that, like whenever your first time playing Minecraft was, just imagine going back to that and like everything was just fun.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like people always start drama.
Stuff,
like Call of Duty is
really
that's why usually I'm starting to hate the Call of Duty community. Is because everyone is starting drama like out of nothing.
It's every community. Every community has drama. There's no community that doesn't.
Call of Duty is the worst. Call of Duty is. It's a cyclone. Like I mean, let me just say right now to the people who play Call of Duty and they watch me, I have much respect towards those people. Love those people to death. They're great people. But I mean, just like people, like random YouTubers, like even sometimes YouTubers who I look up to, they start drama out of nowhere. Now, there's some YouTubers, they stay clean. They don't talk about drama. They don't talk about any BS. They don't talk about nothing. But when there's other YouTube channels who I watch and I like, they start drama over some like random shit that happened. Like, over this better content. Sneeko, I saw his video the other day. It says, we're all irrelevant, so no one cares. That's exactly the point. We're all irrelevant in our points, so no one cares. So, I mean...
I see a little different on that. We are relevant. We all do have a point, and we all do make a stand for ourselves. So when it comes down to it, everybody has their own opinion on something, so your opinion can be irrelevant to the situation, but I don't think a person is irrelevant to a situation.
No, I mean, I know what he meant. I mean, he meant, I think I said it wrong. Like, he meant that everyone's opinion is basically irrelevant sometimes.
Okay.
Is what I meant. I said that wrong.
It is true, but I think going back to what Kyle was saying, if we could just, like, kind of stop the hatred towards everybody. Just stop hating. Stop making it to be about yourself and make it about. This is about Minecraft. Nobody would be doing any of this if it weren't for these great people that have created these games for us to actually sit here and have these abilities to do it. When I started playing video games 25 years ago, let's say. I played on an 8-bit system called Nintendo. I'm not too sure how many people are aware of the system.
I love Nintendo. I love Super Mario.
We're going back to, like, 1985 here, okay? The release of something that was astonishing. It was the best thing out there at that time. Obviously now it's 2014, almost 15, and we've got communication where we can play with other people across the world. Mr. Soviet, where are you currently right now in the world positioning?
Russia.
Okay, exactly. So
he's in Stalingrad, actually.
The three guys. Oh, we got Mr. Davey. You're where? Canada, correct?
Yes,
So I mean, it just shows you. And then we've got Mr. Kyle and Mr. Rainbow and myself here. We're all here in the U.S. So,
Oklahoma.
Love America. Sure. Gotta love the Shy. Gotta love the jersey. And gotta love that. Wait, what did you say? Oklahoma?
Yeah.
What the hell's Oklahoma known for?
Okay, let me tell you what we're known
Tornadoes.
for. OU, 47 wins. Longest NCAA streak in the history of America. Right there.
I only.
What's Chicago known for?
Tornadoes.
You're completely talking.
I'm just messing with you. Like, seriously, seriously, but OU does have the longest streak ever in NCAA history.
Okay, so everybody's got a little history about something. But my point now is we are sitting here and we're playing with the other people across the world at the same exact time. 25 years ago, you would have never done that. You would have never even thought it was feasibly possible to get on a game and talk to people like
No,
this.
Everyone was fighting each other back then. Like, it was like World War II.
But not on video games. You didn't have anybody to fight with. You had a computer that you went against, and that was...
countries were fighting each other.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm referring just to video games. I'm not going anything political or anything like that.
No, I wasn't going anything political. I'm just saying that was back then. Everyone was fighting each other.
So, but my thing is, today, in this age that we have the internet. We have awesome video games. We have a great community of people that we can all work off of and grow with, and just make this something more than what just the internet says it can be. Oh, it can just be just a communication site. We can turn this into something totally different. I see it on an everyday basis. Every time I go on Twitter and I see people tweeting, oh, let's work together on this, or let's put this together, or come check out this and show this off for me. By doing those little favors, okay, it may not bring you much attention, but at the end of the day, you can think to yourself, hey, I just helped out this 15 subscriber channel, you know what I mean? They got nobody. But I can then give back and say, here, I've helped them out. I've given a contribution back to the community by either giving words of advice or demonstrating something, or just putting a video out and giving something back to the community to show them, hey, learn from this or watch this. So in that sense, I think this can be an awesome, awesome thing. We just need to take the tools that are in front of us and actually use them appropriately.
I was actually thinking on starting like a BSG Plays sort of series like the PKA do, except I'm not a huge fan of the PKA, but I thought that'd be kind of a fun idea to do, just like me, Snow, Davey, and Soviet, we could just like play games together and talk about how fun it is, as well as doing the actual podcast as well.
I like that. That sounds fun.
That'd be like an awesome idea, in my opinion.
Well, we all just need to come together as a group, work together, and I think we can make this go for a very long time.
I agree. Going back to what you guys were talking about, the community, my opinion, people stay focused on the topic at hand. They should move on with stuff. People can't move on, and everybody just is stuck in the past of these videos that were made of calling out whoever it may be, or this fanboy making a video just to support the inspiration.
Yeah, like what's the matter with being a fanboy? My buddy Chris made that point a long time ago. He said, "What's the big deal with being a fanboy? Like, what's the big deal being a fanboy?"
I see being a fanboy as just showing support to the people that you actually are interested in.
Like,
so,
I will totally fanboy for frickin' Syndicate every day.
But here's the thing: if you're fanboying,
Syndicate
then
is not in a fight.
You're just being a support. And wait, a fight about what? What happened?
I don't know. Well, he tweeted out that he was at a fast food restaurant and somebody wanted to fight him somehow. I don't know how. And he broke the guy's nose, and then he lost a tooth or something like that.
Seriously, some dude wanted to fight him. That would be weird. Just some guy at like Taco Bueno or McDonald's comes up and says, "Hey, bro, you want to fight?" And you're just like, "What?" He's just like, "Yeah, like Fight Club, dude. Punch me. What? Punch me. What?
Maybe the guy was drunk.
Punch me.
That's what happened.
Pa! Punch him right in the face."
Well, that's just does not make for a good day.
That would not be a good day. No.
Syndicate won.
I guess when you're face to face with a conflict, there's only so many things you can do before it results in physical measures.
But results in physical measures in Russia.
Well, that's just
Holy
Russia.
shit.
You guys got your own law of way of life there. So
You said he got in a fight with some
You
random
gotta
dude.
respect
Like,
them.
I think he was assaulting a lady and you punched him in the face. Did you say?
Yeah, he was insulting Russian woman, and then I just went, okay, fuck you, smack him right in the face.
That's pretty badass. Not gonna lie. I mean, I don't care if it's
It's called
American.
being a soldier.
Yeah, he just punched a dude right in the face. Go like, "No, frick off. This is my face." I was like, "This is my lady."
home.
I'm just joking, but seriously, like that would have been. I mean, I don't know. Like, I saw somebody getting assaulted. I'd probably go like, "Hey, buddy, back off."
we see that's the thing. Nobody really stands up for anybody nowadays either. So
Yeah, like, I mean, no one really goes like, "Hey, let's like calm down." Like, that's why I got so annoyed during the little drama that happened months and months and months ago. Cause like, I mean, this particular person made just one video and he kind of quit doing this one video. And then the other guy comes up and makes like 3 videos, and I thought that was what the other guy was gonna do. But then the other guy made it, and I got annoyed. Like, I'm just like, are you lazy? Like, do you not want to spread more negativity on your channel? Like, I don't understand. I don't know why he did that. I never knew why he did that. I just got really upset by that.
one thing I've learned in life so far is you're never gonna figure out another person. Simple as that. You have a hard time figuring out yourself, let alone trying to figure out another person. I've been married 9 years and I love my wife to death. But in all reality, there's days where I just like, well, who are you? Where did you come from? So it doesn't matter how much you know a person or her. Yeah, exactly. It's like, wait, well, how did this happen? But I mean, that's you're human. You know what I mean? Everybody has their on and off moments.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, there's times where you just kind of gotta deal with somebody and their craziness, and sometimes you just have to speak up on your behalf. But I've found keeping your mouth shut most of the time, things go a lot smoother that way. So yeah, I don't know, just I kind of keep my nose out of the drama as best as possible.
Yeah, I mean, drama just annoys me nowadays. Like, I mean, I got mad at Keemstar for spreading drama, so I made a video about him like tons a long time ago. And I mean, he's cool now. So I'm going to admit right now, I will apologize. Like, I have apologized to him. Like, I made an apology video to him. I never posted it. I don't know why, but I never posted it. But I'm just going to say right now, Keemstar, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, man. You're cool. So, I mean, my buddy Chris, I saw his videos, and I saw how cool he actually is. So I'm just going to say right now, Mr. Keemstar, if you're going to watch this, I'm sorry, bro. I did send you a tweet about that as well, so if you got that.
Keemstar replied to one of my tweets one time.
Cool.
Oh, really quick, you guys. I know this is totally off topic. Well, not really so much, but it goes kind of on the whole hatred and BS community crap that's going on. Just the other day, I recently seen something about Neriak. I don't know how...
Oh, yeah, Neriak. I didn't really want to talk about that. I don't really talk about...
his channel flagged, which then resulted in them doing an investigation on his channel. A lot of BS came about it, and it's just, it's... People have taken a lot of time and effort to make these videos or to start up their channel.
To make
so
people
if you're just
suffer.
going to go on somebody's channel just because you dislike the person itself and you're going to flag their content, I mean, come on, grow up. That's really immature. There's other people
That's
out
really
there that
shitty
care a
people.
lot for other people and what they have to do. So if you don't like them and you don't care for what they have to say, don't unsubscribe to them. Don't follow them on Twitter. Block them. Don't be a part of the group that they're communicating in. don't go and shut down a channel because you're vengeful and you got no respect for anybody else.
No, I mean,
because it only shows one thing. I mean, I'm not speaking directly to anybody, and I'm just putting a word out there. But when you do stuff like that, it really only reflects on yourself and the person that you actually are. I try to teach my son, do to others as you want done to yourself. I know that's something you guys have probably all heard your entire life. But it's almost like, why would you want to, throw stones at a glass house that you live in? You live there. You're just sorry, greenhouse. Why would you want to throw stones at your greenhouse that is yours? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. This community is ours.
You're just trying to break your wall.
Why are we going to go and break it down to make it nothing again?
Especially going after their channel like Mariax, how much he does give back to the community.
He does in such a way that it's astonishing because
I've been getting freaking.
He'll go weeks on end. He doesn't talk much. He'll put a couple tweets out here and there. He's not very into, from what I've seen, being very on the social aspect of it. He puts out videos and he lets people know where he is and what he's doing and all that. But there's other people in the community that are out there every day trying to push and fight and everything. He's making maps to give to everybody. He doesn't have to do that. He doesn't, for 1 second of his day, does not have to sit there and put blocks together for you guys to enjoy yourselves or to make new videos on.
And maybe some people, people that don't create maps themselves, they don't realize how much goes into it. It's time consuming. I know there's a couple of us here that make maps for the Minecraft community. And, well, I know from my personal experience, you do put a lot into it that a lot of people do not see.
You do. It's very true. It may not be a hammer and nail that you're actually physically constructing something, but you know what? When it comes down to 7-8 hours you're putting into a map, for somebody just to flag your channel to get you completely wiped out. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we need to just stop all of that.
Seriously, you need to stop that.
Help each other out.
Get a couple of Xbox YouTubers, too, that were having on that. It just proves right there that there's drama in, every community that it's just, I think it's really just jealousy, maybe. But I think that's it, too, because, Ariac makes a lot of good maps, and I could just see somebody oh my god, his maps are better than mine. Flag.
Yeah, exactly. And that's wrong. Come on, that's wrong. Why don't you message the guy? Message him. Say, hey, how did you do that? Or why don't you teach us, make a video on showing me how I can make an improvement on my maps? And that's pretty much what I did on my Hunger Games. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that everybody here has seen what my quality was. For those who haven't seen it, I actually went off of Neriac's tutorial for terraforming. So if you look at the walls of my actual Hunger Games, that's completely off of Neriac and what I learned from his channel. So it just proves to you right there, no matter how old or how young you are, you're always learning new things. So just take the time to actually, try to investigate something before you just want to go push a button. Because I know everything's touching the finger nowadays. Before you push that finger, now do a little more research into something. Look into it. Make sure you're flagging that content for a reason that's actually validated. Not because you can't do it. Exactly, like you were explaining. Exactly. See, now, I personally, I'm against the whole, talking bad about others, race, sexuality, whatever it may be. Because check it out, at the end of the day, when I go to sleep at night, I don't have nothing to worry about anybody else but my own problems in my own life. So if you want to be gay, if you want to, I mean, whatever, your preferences. You want to listen to heavy metal music versus, Christian gospel rock. That's your choice. I am nobody to tell you, or any of us for that matter, to tell anybody what they can do or what they should like.
Yeah, people called Elvis's little, seizure dance, whatever the frick he did, they called that, Satanist. I'm like, what? You're just twisting your frickin' legs around. It's not inappropriate. When I ask my grandma about it, she's always this, philosophical. So she just tells me, oh, yeah, no one's ever seen it before, so that's why they deemed it inappropriate. I'm like, dude, he's just swinging his legs like he's having a seizure and he can't frickin' walk.
In that day and age, you gotta remember, that was very...
Yeah, it was very new. That's what I have to remind myself of every day.
They danced away from each other. When the husband and wife would go to sleep, they would sleep in separate beds, even sometimes in different rooms. So, I mean, different day, different era. It's just how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Today, though, you go on YouTube and... from what I see, the YouTube community itself, just in a general YouTube, is all about people just wanting to express who they are. That's all it is. It's an expression of who you are. That's it. So, I mean, to do that stuff is just, it's kind of nonsense. I'm glad Neriak got his channel back. I'm glad it's back up and going. He was probably freaked out for, 2-3 days I think it was going on, or maybe even a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I would be distraught. I would be totally beside myself if my channel got shut down, and I'm not even that big. I'm a small guy. So, to get my little channel shut down, I would be devastated. So I can only imagine what he was feeling.
Yeah, my mom, the Sneeko actually had his channel shut down a while ago. I'm not really comfortable talking about channels getting shut down. I'm not, but I'll just talk about it now. I never really gave my feelings about it. I'm just gonna say right now, I know he's not really sad about it anymore, but dude, I would lose my shit if my channel got terminated like his did. If his channel got flagged and he couldn't make videos on it anymore, I would lose my mind.
Well, that's why I believe we should all just, work together as the little group that we are and put only positive towards what it is we're doing. Because the negativity, a little bit of negative will go a very, very long way.
Do you guys want to know something that got me really upset, but I couldn't do anything about it?
Yes, Kyle. Let us know, Kyle. Let us know your philosophy.
I had a video on my channel that I actually took down. I deleted because it kind of was embarrassing. But it gave my channel a lot of views. I had over 300,000 views on my current channel, and I deleted it because it was with a camera. It was a really poor quality, and I don't want to be known for making these videos because it was about Minecraft Pocket Edition. It was something stupid. It was how to get mods or cheats, how to get items that aren't even in the game yet. Yeah, and that video hit 300,000 views, and that was one of my earlier videos, so it kind of sounded little. And I don't want to be known for making Pocket Edition videos because I don't like Pocket Edition. I don't make Pocket Edition videos, so I deleted it. About 2 months ago, I was just on YouTube, and there was I forget what video I was watching. Something I think I was watching some Pocket Edition video. Because I think I was helping my little brother do something in Pocket Edition. I looked it up, and I see a video on the right, and it said Minecraft Pocket Edition mods, and the thumbnail looked the exact same as mine. So I clicked on the video, and it was my video. Somebody took it, uploaded it, and that had even more views than mine. It had over 700,000 views. And I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's what that whole drama thing was about a couple months ago with those two particular YouTubers.
Ask Stuff Network, that's what I'm with, and everything like that. And they
I thought you were with Stay True. You're not Stay True anymore?
So now that's kind of, that is disturbing to hear, actually. Somebody stealing a video and going.
And the guy is stealing many other videos from other people, but I couldn't do anything about it. There's no proof that I made that video. Obviously, there's proof in it because I can link it to the video if you want, but it's embarrassing. But it's me talking. It's hey guys, you can just hear that. You can hear my voice. Obviously, it's more younger, but you can hear my video, and I'm just it just pisses me off that somebody would actually go and steal.
I mean, yeah, I understand that. It would take so much laziness and degenerate tactics to do some just shady ass shit like that.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. I've never had my videos copied in my life.
If he actually gave me credit or whatnot, but he never did. No, he's just
I was really upset, when I was getting impersonated and people were saying racist
stuff like that is bullshit. No, it's fine.
There are some community channels out there that actually, my friend, I'm not sure if you guys know him, but his name is MFK Flicks. He's one of my, he does glitch videos, kind of. But he does he just does a bunch of videos. He does walkthroughs. He just does a bunch of videos, and he's actually partnered in a way by this YouTube community channel, and it has over 800,000 subscribers. And what he actually does is he has they I guess sign out a contract or something. I don't even know what happened, but they're allowed to use some of his videos, and they put his YouTube in the description and all that. And he actually grown a lot from that, and he still has a really active fan base too. And I think he's only 100 subscribers over me, so
that's pretty good though. No,
not bad, my friend, not bad.
So
Davey has here's what's really been pissing me off recently is that people have been saying racist and homophobic things, and they've been saying it in my name. So let me get the story down. I kind of find this kind of funny actually. I'm sitting in my room, and I'm just like, here's what these people are smart, so they know what they're doing, and no one really noticed the difference on the Twitter, the little they didn't notice the difference. So people thought it was actually me posting all of that racist and homophobic stuff. Server's down now, but people were asking me, "Oh, Rambo, where did all this racist, homophobic shit come from?" And I said, "No, that's not me." So I made a little tweet, and I said, "Here, it's a picture, and it's Rambo _Gaming HD, Rambo Gaming HD, which is all mashed together, which is my actual Twitter name." So yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it that much because I don't really like talking about random hate and shit like that. But that's what happened. It's all those tweets are gone now. All those sites are gone now. So I mean, it's all good now. I haven't gotten anything recently, but shit, man.
Yeah, I kind of just try to stay out of the whole drama fest, I guess.
Yeah, that's wise decision. I regret my decision in finding out even what frickin' YouTube drama even is.
I mean, I don't regret it. I'm glad I kind of know of it so I can veer away from it as best as possible.
Yeah, but, I get interested in stuff, and, for some reason I get interested in shit like that.
Some stuff, can't hold me back. If I see drama or something directed towards me or some of my friends, I just can't stay out of it. I always try to stand up for myself or either my friends, and,
Well, I mean, for your friends, yeah. Well, I mean, that would make sense then. For your friends and family, obviously, you definitely would stand up. But for just somebody out there, I mean, on the random whim, it's got to be a really good cause for me to put my neck out there to say something about it. So unless it's indirectly towards me or somebody I know, I think I might have to just kind of back down a little from that one.
When True Truths was getting all that hate and stuff, this is a guy that helped me with my channel, or I was one of his first partners in his network. He helped me, individually grow my channel, and he just done so much for me. I had to just jump in and support him, and people "Oh my God, you're just a true truth, fuckboy," or whatever the hell you want to call me, whatever. Because I have somebody actually call me that.
A frick boy,
a fuckboy, yeah.
No. Hold on, let me process this for a minute. Let me have a little thinking session.
I don't want to mention any names.
Someone called you a frick boy?
But I don't get the concept as to why.
Whoa.
Why? Because
I'm
you
shell-shocked.
Because I
show support.
Yeah, I show support. And he's
I'm
just
shell-shocked.
you're just a true truth fuck buddy. That's what he called me.
I'm shell. Oh, okay. I was about to say frick boy. What the
got
frick?
the in, and he's the one sitting there not able to do it.
I was about to flip
somebody
out.
else's fanboy giving hate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Here's my only problem with Carnage. And this is always going to be the thing I hate from him. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I have nothing against Carnage. The only thing that annoys me about him, let me just empathize. It's his voice. It's his voice. I can't stand it.
I think it's an act.
Alright. Well, here, let me just mention a few things. Okay.
Can't stand it. Oh.
Alright, so let's just put this out there. Carnage, he puts on an act. None of this stuff is real. I talked to him in a Skype chat before. He sounds nothing like he does in his videos. And all he does, he just does it. He doesn't do it for any of the fans. He just does it for himself.
I mean, yeah, I understand that. I've always thought there was some up with his ass.
Every time you put a link in a forum, it goes automatically to an ad file. An ad file link is basically, you put the link in, or whatever link it is, say if you put a download to something, it automatically, or basically it makes money off of the links you post.
He's generating a revenue.
So every link, so he's just trying to make money off people, and he tries to deny it too, oh no, I'm just doing it for the fans and stuff, but no, it was actually Skype conversations. Out of all the YouTubers that are getting terminated, I've seen about this whole month I've seen 10 Xbox YouTubers get their channel terminated because people hate them and stuff like that. I'm really, really surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna I would sue Google.
I've got to go
I'm
now.
done with this. No more. I'm done.
Alright, sir. Mr. Sophie, you take it easy, buddy.
See you later.
Later, sir.
Are you going,
Right.
Mr. Soviet?
Yeah, I've got to go.
Alright, see you later, man. Thanks for getting on, dude.
Bye.
See you, man.
Just to let all the listeners know, that was Mr. Soviet signing off there, so now you're with Snow,
Thank you,
Davey,
Mr.
Rambo,
Soviet,
and
for
Kyle.
joining us, man.
Yeah.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, I just seen somebody's channel. I'm not too sure. I seen Neriak, and right after Neriak, there was another channel. I want to say he's like Russian or Ukrainian or somewhere along those lines. He had like 60.
Neriak?
Not Neriak. I think it was somebody else that he knew. One of Neriak's, maybe somebody, a friend of his or something like that.
I know. One guy that got terminated his name was the Mustache Builder. His name was Comic. And he did the Xbox, but he's like a builder, like Neriak, basically.
Yeah, he had like 62,000 subscribers.
And also somebody else got I think Comic had 40,000 subscribers, and then another person that got terminated was Q Dangler. That was his name, and he was like I think he was Ukrainian, and he had 60,000. That's what I think who you're talking about.
Yeah, I seen a video on it, and I was just shocked because I just watched Neriak go through his whole little thing about what his deal was, and now this guy too. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is seriously happening.
Like, I don't even...
Like, I cannot fathom how that happened. Like, I don't understand how something like that can happen.
And you know what I actually found out? Like,
what's up?
Other GTA YouTubers actually started flagging other GTA YouTubers because they want to be like the only.
There's another guy called Rambo on
certain
YouTube
content,
who's
it's
GTA 5 guy.
It's turning into just
I found it
all
funny.
like a
I would love
competition.
to actually
now.
like to talk to
That's
him
where
sometime.
the jealousy comes into play.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's like Davey once told me, and this was when the night that Snow and someone in particular, you probably know who it is, he got into a scuffle. Like, I was mad because I went into the Twitter lobby, well, not Twitter lobby, the PlayStation lobby, and I was gonna see my buddy. The particular person was there, and I was defending Snow, and he called me all this stuff, which is what originated this particular something that happened. And when I told Davey, because usually I kind of turn to Davey for advice about things, and then Davey's just like, it's kind of like high school, he, she kind of stuff. He said, she said kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, actually. So, I mean, I understand it is a lot like high school, I mean, I've never been to high school yet, but I've been to middle school, and I know how they act. So, I mean, it's...
Well, it's only to get worse, my friend.
I know. I'm just hoping that at least high school is going to be at least a little bit better, and more people are going to be, like, nice to, each other.
High school is just a lot better than middle school, trust me.
It definitely gets there's a different field, that's all.
At least my school, oh my god, my school is huge compared to my middle school. It's like 4 times the size of it. Like, on the first, week, you're going to be kind of confused getting to classes and stuff, or it depends on how big your high school is, but it's just, I think you just a lot more freedom, just a lot more things to do in high school.
Oh, mine was different because we had 30 kids in that graduating class, so it's very small.
Oh, wow.
Everybody knew everyone.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I never quite understood. This was supposed to be the first episode we were all talking about the drama stuff, but this is a good episode to talk about it too. But I mean, all I never understood is just I don't understand Minecraft, freaking Minecraft, and I never understood why, Minecraft ever, Minecraft, it's supposed to be a kid-friendly video game, and it's supposed to be where everybody's supposed to get along, but then, snap of a finger.
Exactly.
Blow of your hand, it's gone. It's, I mean, it could crumble, it could not, but people need to, work together, like Snow always says, we gotta work together. This'll fix the problem, but, people sometimes just don't want to work freaking together, it's just...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, sometimes you can't trust people.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying anything towards you guys, because I trust everybody here.
Oh, yeah, I know. We trust you too, Kyle. We're not gonna, try and bash you. I'm not one of those backstabbing assholes who do that shit.
There's just some people out there, I mentioned this earlier when we weren't even doing this podcast, but, there's so many people out there that just, they just want to do, I collabed with, a decent amount of people throughout my YouTube career, and there's a lot of people that just do it for their own benefit, and then they either ditch you later on, or I don't know, they think there's a guy. I really don't want to get into this, but but I helped this guy. Well, me and my friend helped this guy grow, and then he kind of just changed because he can support his YouTube by himself, and then he kind of ditched us, and then I don't even know what happened to him now.
That's kind of what happened to PlayStation Madness and myself, because me and him used to be friends for a very short time.
PlayStation Madness.
And then he changed because of the whole Stay True thing. When the Stay True boomed, he left. He literally just kind of said, "See ya," and he left. And I never talked to him again after that. Last time I talked to him was a couple months ago on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. We were doing a little quick scoping battle together.
Honestly, I think Ronnie, he's just that one person that, I don't know, he just doesn't...
I mean, I had no issues against Ronnie. I mean, I didn't really care that he went to Stay True. I mean, I'd probably go to True Triz too, but I mean, I have no issues. And also, here's something else I'd like to talk about. What the hell's with all this, copying shit that's been that everyone likes to talk about?
Everybody's just trying to be the next big guy, that's all.
I didn't understand that. Who cares if someone copied your video? I mean, okay, first of all...
You gotta think about it, though, from the person that made the video, though. They've taken that time and their effort...
Yeah, they're taking that time, I understand that, the time of...
You got somebody just freebieing it saying, okay, copy, swipe, post, and they didn't do anything to that video.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, so, I mean, But, I mean, these people... No, I mean, when the thing, as I like to call it, the day Minecraft died, I remember that, they're all talking about, yeah, he stole my video, and he is just, doing all that. I'm it's the same video, what?
I don't want to mention again any names, I'm just, oh my god. But, I think this whole thing was, church, this is how, really the drama started picking up again after the whole Carnage situation.
Yeah, Carnage,
basically, there's this guy with 60 subscribers. He supposedly found this glitch, or I guess trick kind of thing, which involved putting redstone underneath a carpet, and once you walk over it, you can see the dust through the carpet. Which I've known of this since 1.6.4 Minecraft came out, which introduced carpets and all.
Okay.
And that was on the PC version. So that was about a good 2 years ago almost. And my friend actually showed me this a lot. I known this for a while. So I think it was 2 weeks later or something. True Truth posted a video, a tutorial on how to do this carpet thing. And this kid commented on his videos. He tried to expose True Truth that he copied his video, but he only had 60 or something.
Are you talking about that same guy who made the video about genetics?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Oh, because I was about to say, that sounds a lot familiar. I remember this one guy who went after...
it's just going to start problems. So.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that, but I remember it sounded familiar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to start anything or anything.
No, it's fine.
I mean, if I start anything, I'm sorry. I don't mean to start anything. Just, sharing opinions here. This is what this podcast is all about. Anyways, Kyle, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's, I don't know. I just really don't want to talk about this drama stuff anymore, because it's just going to keep going on and on.
Yeah, it'll go on till the cow freaking comes home. Yeah. Let's switch subject. Let's switch subject, guys.
Alright, how's the weather today?
Actually, not too bad here in Chicago. So
yeah, it's freezing out here in Oklahoma.
It was cold, really cold by me. But I actually went to the beach and it was cold because I went. Well, my dad, he does construction and stuff, so I went with him, and it was early in the morning, and I brought my dog, and my dog went on the beach, and
I bet the dog's probably was frozen and freezing his ass off.
How cold, Kyle?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how cold, Kyle?
Definitely under 32 degrees.
Holy crap, that's scary.
In the middle of December, days before.
Oh yeah, my dad had to go to some estimate job that he was doing. And, while we were there, we brought my dog with me. My dog never went to the beach before.
Oh yes, I was about to talk about something.
Take a trip up to Canada. Then you'll be cold.
Yeah, right.
Hey dude, I wanted to Oh yeah. Also, I almost forgot. Big news for me. I did get into the Annie production at my school because I'm into drama and all that crap.
Yeah, you are into drama.
Yeah. Well, theater and all that shit. You know what I mean. Not the like, oh, you know what I'm talking about, but I know I know you're punking me, Kyle. I know it. But anyways, I know you're punking me, Kyle.
My friend Jackson does drama and stuff too.
Yeah, like I do theater a lot. Like I really love doing the acting stuff. Except here's my problem. I get so nervous, like on stage. Like when I was trying to do the Annie thing, like I felt like my skeleton was about to jump out of my body, say, "Hey!"
Hey, little advice for you there, Rambo.
And we are approaching our first hour.
Drama mastering arts for 4 years in high school, 7th and 8th grade. So I mean, yeah, I did it for 6 straight years.
I usually do a tier.
It's a fun thing to do, and to put on your resume or for when you go to another college or a bigger school, it's a big help.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my teacher told me, yeah, it helps a lot with your academic. And here's what I was particularly proud of in my interest with theater. It's finally something I can do. Because if you saw my BF4 Live #1, I was ranting about how bad I was at sports and shit. But here's something I'm actually good at, and it's good, and I like it. And, I'm actually taking pride in this.
So, I'm a part of, a video production class, or, TV production for my class. And, it just feels like every project we do, since it was Christmas time, we did a project, and we had to do it on, Christmas. And we each got a topic of Christmas, we got, I think one group got, the topic they had to do, finding Santa, one person decided to do some other thing. I don't know, but we got a topic of just, Santa Claus, here's your thing, just make up something about it. So we did, it had to be, a 2-minute long video. We got to go around school that period and, record and stuff. And at Effects, I was the one who edited, everything, because out of the whole class, not to brag or anything, but, out of the whole class, I at least have some experience with editing, so I probably one of the best out of the whole class, because everybody else in there doesn't even know how to, record. That's how sad it is. But we did a horror story of Santa, and it was probably the funniest thing in the world, and was actually aired on my, local, school television thing, so we had this news thing in the morning at my school, so it goes on TV. It was really funny.
I made up this story about Santa. He's always mean to his elves and he beats his elves and shit.
No. It was about this kid. So we have it was a group of 4 people. So I had this one guy in my group. He's actually sleeping. We have this part of my school called the Breezeway, and it actually it's a place it's kind of like a lounge, and you can go there and if you have no classes, you can sit the little tables. There's couches and stuff there. So I had my one of the guys in our group, he actually slept on the couch, and then what we did is we had these settings, filter settings and stuff like that, to make it look like it was nighttime. So he woke up and it was set to 12 o'clock at night, and then we had, but it looked like it was actually daytime when we were recording it, but since we had those filters, it looked nighttime, and we had some scary music playing, and then we had this guy in my group that he was a pretty big guy, and he definitely would play a good Santa, so he was Santa. We had a Santa hat, a beard and everything. And it was pretty funny, and what happened is guy got up and he started walking around, and he's trying to get out one of the front doors, and then all you hear is ho, 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 and there's Santa behind him chasing him with a candy cane. And it was, oh my god, I gotta get the video, I gotta get it and post it to YouTube. And it was so fun. We just had tense music, and at the end, he gets in a locker, we put the camera in the locker, and then we have Santa pop up, and it was just so funny. It's probably one of my
I usually do satirical humor when I make my scenes. I made this whole series with my buddies, and it was called Mike and Carl. So Carl's the really lazy guy, and Mike's always the dude who's always annoyed because he has to do everything for Carl. And they had this little Jamaican guy, and he always eats his little cookies, and his name's Matambo. It was hilarious. We loved it. There was this one episode, me and my friend, we were doing my buddy, he's always weird, so we decided to make him a crab. So he sits on his legs, crisscross applesauce, and he has his arms like a crab, and he says like an Irish guy, I'm a creeb. And it's funny. So then we call the dude, and he's just what's this? He's like, it's crab in a box. It's our special. Loved it. So funny. We were trying to order pizza, so they ditched it, they made it drunk, and they dumped it over into their neighbor's yard. And then it kind of stayed there. It was the Russian neighbor, so it was really funny.
Alright, so going back to like video editing and all that, I remember like 2 years ago, me and my friend like were really bored one day, so we decided to we're gonna make like a video because I had a camera. I think he actually got a GoPro for like that Christmas, so we decided to do a video, and we actually we had some airsoft guns and stuff, so we made like a real life like Call of Duty Zombies kind of thing.
Sweet.
And I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. Like we made a couple of those, and it honestly was just.
I love guns.
I don't know if you guys know, but
awesome.
Control Alt Defeated, yeah.
Like,
That's me and him are like
guns enthusiast. Like I think I follow the NRA on Twitter, or any gun related stuff.
Yeah, like I used to do airsoft. I don't do too much anymore, but it was just I don't know. It was just a lot of fun making those videos and like edit them and stuff.
Very cool. Yeah, no, I've always been a gamer, so this is where I've been mainly my entire life. I did a little bit of arts in school, but I mean, my main thing was I'd come home and I'd play Final Fantasy because that's kind of the games I'm more into, RPG based. So yeah, I was Final Fantasy, Zelda, Pokemon, you name it. If it had a story and a long gameplay through it, that's where I was. So yeah, I kind of ventured around with like computer electronics, sound systems, stuff like that, but always resorted back to my video games.
Yeah, this year actually, I decided to do like I wanted to get really like more involved in my school and stuff because I didn't really do too much. But I actually joined like winter track this year, and
yeah, like I'm just gonna try and start working out.
Oh my god, like it's
helps deal with stress and shit.
Holy god.
It's extreme. I did track for 1 year, I think it was like 6th grade, 7th grade. It wasn't even high school track, and I was like, dude, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, like, my friend was like, yeah, the first 2 weeks are gonna suck. And I'm like, he's just like, alright. So, like, the first day I threw up. But what happened is, like, it's not really bad, but, like, you're just so sore afterwards. It's just... Oh my god, it's
I remember running around track. That's why I really hate doing sports. Like,
now
I'm
kind of used to it, but I mean, it's just, oh my god, it gets
initial
so
shock
sore.
on the body.
Yeah.
60 minutes ago. I didn't even know
like
that was a
after
thing.
the first week, I think the next week after that, I missed the first 2 days of practice because my legs were just so sore I could barely walk. But it's good because I like afterwards going to the weight room and stuff because that's always just good to like work out and stuff. I don't know. I just did something better than, at least getting, more productive or more active in school.
Davey, did you do anything in particular that, you were kind of proud of doing in, like, high school or something like that?
High school was a little different for me. I was into video games and all that when I was young, like in elementary school and all that. I was into the PC video games like StarCraft and Red Alert, Command & Conquer, all of those games. And then I got into junior high, and let's just say I started early. I got into the party phase, and yeah. I just recently got back into the gaming world, specifically with PlayStation, probably about 2-3 years ago, give or take. So I was big into the N64 when I was younger, and PC games, but I kind of went down the wrong path, let's just say that, at some points, and well, I'm back on the right path now.
Are you talking about are you referencing to the video you did with KMG when you were talking about like that stuff for a while?
I just like to party, basically, when I was young.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we all do that, we have our little issues or mistakes
it's okay
that
to
we're
party,
make.
but when you start abusing it, then it's a problem.
I know, I was about to say, no, it's no problem to party, it's a problem when you start, doing it too much.
What happened last year is I had a couple, over the summer, really, I want to say last summer is one of, the best summers, probably of my life, but, I don't think I would ever do something like this again. I went out with a couple of my friends, and, I was hanging out with them, and we decided to go out, sneak out, and, go ding-dong ditch people's houses, because, any teenager would, do that, and go out and do
Me and my dad have always thought about doing that.
We went out, and we did it a couple times already, and we went out, and we actually, we just ding-dong ditched a few houses, and we went to this one guy's house, and we actually met with some of my other friends that, that was like right next door to us. So we ding dong ditch this one guy's house, or we at least attempt to. And I don't know what my friend was thinking. He was just really stupid, but he decided to throw a rock at their house.
Oh, geez.
Why? That was a bad idea.
So the guys come out. These guys, they sound like rednecks. They came out of the house and they actually started chasing us.
Oh God, that has to be scary.
And then they called the cops, and we just run. We just run, and then cops finally like caught up to us, I guess, and then I had to go to court.
You went to court? Seriously?
No, I didn't have to do anything. Like, they weren't gonna press charge or anything.
Good.
But no, well, not me at least. My friend was the one who was responsible for throwing the rock. He had to pay like $80 to like fix it or something like that. But
at least didn't have to pay that much.
I think we had to actually pay a little charge because of curfew, like we're out past curfew or something like that.
Oh. I've heard those curfew laws. Like, I read on my stupid Reader's Digest at my school. These are issues, in my opinion, that are completely just stupid. I find them very irrelevant to what is going on right now. Like, my uncle and I, we love to talk all the time, and I haven't talked to him in a little bit, so I might talk to him in a couple days, see what he's up to, because my grandpa's kind of had some little things going on. But, yeah, that's my personal life. But anyways, like, me and, he said that here's a huge political issue, and I'm not going to bring politics and anything, but here's what a huge political issue is, and I'm not lying, lunch food at schools. Some girl apparently got sued by the police or something by her school, or she got flagged on a blog for posting photos saying, this stuff is shit, we don't like it. Like, I mean, why? That is completely... What? That's stupid. Like, I mean, that's really stupid, in my opinion.
The thing is, like, the website, like, my town's official website, doesn't even have the curfew on it. Like, there's no way to tell what the
curfew is one of the issues I read about. I'm like,
10:30, one it was, like, 12 or something like
How
that.
old are you? How old are you?
Me?
Yeah, 15, right?
16. Well, I'm going to turn 16 soon, so.
Curfew for you is 10:30 during the week. Oh, no, it is 10 o'clock during the week, and on Friday to Saturday, it is 10:30.
Yeah, it was Friday to Saturday. We didn't really know, so.
You guys have curfews in America?
I've been in trouble enough with curfew and all that. It's pretty common. It's a pretty common number for around the countryside.
Dude, you would be so jealous of me because I'm like the perfect dude. Like, seriously, like, I mean, I'm not perfect, of course. I have my flaws, but dude, I follow the laws religiously because I was raised like that. So I just follow the laws. Like, I mean, I do everything I'm supposed to do at school. Like, I mean, I don't say much in my class. Like, I don't, I'm kind of meek. I don't really do shit in my class. Like, I just sit back and watch the show. I mean, there's some teachers I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm not going to talk about my school because, But anyways, yeah, like, I mean, I follow the rules religiously. Like, I don't go out past curfew. I don't even know if my city even has a curfew, actually. Because I'm a homebody.
If you live in the United States, you have a curfew.
I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody, so I stay in the house all the time.
Like, I never did any of that shit again. Like, I would just be afraid to. And actually, I think my parents put like a lock or something on my door. They have I think we have a new security system. Actually, we got like a couple months ago. So like.
Kyle's on lockdown.
There's no way I'm getting out.
Back when I first got my cat, I put her on lockdown because I was so afraid she'd run off.
My friends, and we had some like, since I used to do airsoft like last year, I don't really do much anymore because all my guns broke because I don't even know what happened. But my we had like camouflage because we do airsoft and stuff, so we decided to put that on and. I don't know why, but this was just so fun to do. We had this like main road near my house, and the main road has some houses, but then it also has like a woods part. So what happened is like if a car went by, we would just go and hide in the woods because we have all this camo on, and it was just really funny. And then there's just like one like what happened is we were just with this camo on, and this guy on a bike just rides down the road, and he just sees us getting out of the bush with all this camo on, and it's just like, I can't even imagine what that guy was thinking. He was like, what the hell? Like,
Hey.
you see, like, what if you, like, randomly just saw, like, a couple, like, three guys just coming out of a bush with fully camouflage? Be pretty weird.
I feel a little weirded out by it. What the hell are these guys doing in the woods? I would definitely question that.
Funniest thing.
I would definitely question that one.
Yeah, like, I've also, like, here's another good subject. I've been showing a lot of appreciation for, like, 60s music. Like, I've been going on so much of a like binge recently. Like, Snow saw some of the bands that I like, and he retweeted a couple stuff. Like, seriously, look at this. Yes, 23 hours ago, I posted a little screenshot of my phone, and I'm playing the song by The Doors, Break On Through. And I know that Snow likes Break On, and he knows that, like,
I'm a huge Doors fan.
Doors.
Huge Doors fan.
Like, I was on a like binge. Like, all the songs I enjoy. Like, seriously, like, I had Pink Floyd, Beatles, Guns N' Roses on there. I got some Lynyrd Skynyrd, more AC/DC on here. I got Stuck in the Middle with You by Steeler Wheel. I got Jimi Hendrix. Like, holy crap, I got so much stuff. Doors. Like, I went on a Doors binge.
You're talking about, like, my childhood days from, like, 14 to 19, my friend.
You were a huge
All
fan of
great
Doors,
music.
right? That's what music you listen to all the time.
That was all I listened to when I was in high school. I swear to you, I would listen to, anything that was, I wouldn't say, I didn't, it wasn't that I didn't like rap, but I found the whole era of rap, I guess, growing up for me,
Rap is good. Rap was good back when Biggie and all of them were around.
See, but I don't even think it was good then, to be honest with you. I think it was it's all fake. Nobody's real about their lyrics. You go listen to a country song, and they're legitimately speaking about a song. You listen
Well, if
to
you
a
want to,
rap,
like,
I can say, like, probably, like, 85% of all rappers are just kind of, like, fake and just, like...
No, I mean,
I don't
like,
like
Eminem,
that.
I consider real.
Honestly,
Tupac, I
like,
consider
most-
real. Biggie Smalls, I consider real.
No, but
like, you can
I
talk to
do
Dave
like
about
some
that.
rappers like that are actually true. Like if you guys know Jeezy and Eminem and stuff like that, because Eminem, like he just has been through a lot.
Yeah, Eminem, now that's a different class. Now that's rap, but that's rap in a way that he's telling a story.
Yeah, he's telling a story. So.
Now you get these other guys like 2 Chainz. They're talking about fancy, flashy cars. They're talking about
marijuana. They're talking about marijuana, drugs.
And then, but they're not mentioning the fact that they owe their record label $1 million. They're not talking about the fact that their house was foreclosed on. They're not talking about the fact that they ain't got shit. The jewelry on their neck is on loan. It's not even theirs. I mean, so when you think about it, the reality of a rapper.
So true.
The reality of a rapper is when I wipe my ass, I get more off of my ass wipe. Okay, they've got nothing. They get nothing. They just get the whole publicity that I'm on the radio or I got to drive a frickin' Bugatti around because guess what? That's what I got to drive in a video. That ain't
Davey, would you like to weigh in on that?
Pickup, bro.
Davey, would you like to weigh in?
Yeah, I only like rap when it's like real and like joke. It's like
Davey?
It's
Is Davey even still
some
here?
of the songs too. Like you can even tell it's
I'm
fake
here.
by some of the songs. Like it's like most of the lyrics. Like if it's fake, like the lyrics of the song are just like terrible.
They're horrible.
Like,
horrible.
well,
And they're
just
so
like-
repetitive. It's so repetitive. It's like the
You can
same
see right
thing.
through them nowadays. It's the new generation of rappers. Look at Lil Wayne. Look at
Yeah,
Drake.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Oh,
okay, for
no,
example,
Lil Wayne is a poser for skateboarders, but he did not skateboard when he first got into the scene.
But here's the other thing. Okay,
Lil Wayne is just terrible. Just
Drake-
stop it now.
Drake
Wayne
bad.
talks about
Drake
us
bad.
business.
Drake bad. I can actually make that into a
Out of
song.
business because of
Drake doesn't
TV
even
show.
rap though. Drake doesn't
Drake
even
is so
rap. That is like
bad,
R&B
so
want to penetrate some female song. That's what Drake is.
He's not
Okay?
he's not a singer though.
That's what it comes down to. He's just trying to get the Poo-Tang, dude. That's it. That's all it comes down
Lil
to.
Wayne is just some ugly dude.
Oh
that
my God.
songs That just.
I like,
raps shit
I do like Tupac and Notorious. I think they're real because they do also tell a story as well.
They were real. Okay, the story died back in early '90s. With them, when they
Late 90s. Don't forget the late 90s.
Sorry.
In my opinion,
He actually, Notorious B.I.G. actually died on my birthday. No shit. He actually died on my birthday.
I don't know. I give Eminem credit though. He's if anything.
He does tell a story when he raps. He does tell a story when he raps.
He makes himself very well, much stand out compared to everybody else.
Definitely.
I just want to be like.
Not anymore too now. Now it's kind of just like he just makes me.
He's a has-been. He's an old man. He's a has-been. He's been around the block quite a few times. So it's kind of played out now. I mean, his new stuff is a little whack.
He knows his role because he uses pop music now.
Yeah, like he's trying to. Yeah.
Not like his old stuff.
I do like one song from his new album. It's sort of new. It's like 6 months old. I like Rap God. That one's
okay. Yeah.
Rap God isn't that bad. I liked it. I liked his
everything else though. Like it's just no.
Oh, seriously? He's done stuff with Notorious?
Listening to
Shit,
rap.
I was talking about everything in the album. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Obviously not. Yeah. Too. That was a really good song.
His beginning albums were really good. I feel they were really good because they told something that everybody wanted to hear. Now he's talking about this very sexual content with homophobic stuff and just all these other things that I don't feel you should be broadcasting on radio or even on a CD for that matter. Because for example, I was 15 when I think I started listening to Eminem. So the stuff if he's talking about it now and I was listening to that at 15, there's no way I would have ever kept listening to it.
Yeah.
So he's got a little weird at his old age, but I mean he's old. He's already made his money. He's producing people now, so what is he to worry about?
I would say my favorite song from Eminem has to be "Stan," just because I don't know.
Yeah, Stan. He tells the story. I really enjoyed Stan.
That one. And
it's very explicit. It's very weird. Very strange.
What I heard now. I heard
it was based off of some fan that wrote him. It wasn't actually
Plus the live performance with Stan using Elton John kind of changed the whole music world around when he did that.
Yeah, he made a song even about murdering his wife. He goes into detail.
Called Kim.
Detail. Kim. Yeah.
I don't know.
He talks about.
What do you do when you watch TV, when you watch
describes
Dexter, or you're watching
it's an
Breaking
art
Bad,
form.
Right? These new shows. I mean, come on, it's the same.
That's why it was so controversial. That's why it was so controversial. Is because Kim, he describes so carefully how he murders his wife. It's really. It's kind of scary.
But the thing with Eminem when growing up is that people read into his words specifically. They didn't realize, wait, he's using metaphors.
Well, yeah.
So
did he actually want to murder his wife, or did he just go I'm just pissed off at my wife, I made this song?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, he had a lot of history with his wife.
Yeah, I do know he had a lot of history with his wife. I did read about
you figure he plays on his own words just like what you just were talking about. He's talking about, in his song he's telling somebody to go stab a teacher with a pencil. I didn't know the kid to actually go and do it, you know what I mean? He knows that people are feeding off of what he says and they hang on to these things. So he's not stupid. He knows that's why he throws those lines and those libs in there for it, because he knows that it's really happening.
I think my friend said one time that I think he said that Eminem was better when he was on drugs than he is now.
How is he better when he's on drugs? When you're on drugs, man, it just takes shit on you, man. Unless you're like Jim Morrison.
Actually, Eminem actually admitted that he made better music when he was on drugs.
Wait. Let me get something. Let me get
sense to it. That's all.
Let me get something down. In the 60s, that was the shit. People used to smoke frickin' people I mean, here's what I get out of this. Here's what good songs are, the ones that are trippy, Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. That's some trippy shit, I'm not gonna lie. The songs by The Doors, I listened to some of their albums, dude. Some of the trippiest stuff you will ever listen to. Jimi Hendrix, same way. Trippiest thing you'll ever hear.
I'm not going to go into full detail, but Jimi Hendrix at 16 years old and Silly Sideman, oh wow, you talk about crazy times. That'll be it right there.
Beatles,
so it's a door opening experience with that music, but you need to know how. I don't condone doing drugs in any way or form. I just don't. But
you want to make rock, dude?
Time in the 70s, the 60s and 70s, there was an era of time where music was being made, and it was being made kind of off of those vibes, you know what I mean? People go get high, make
free spirit.
Free spirit, exactly. So it wasn't done I'm all trash, let's go try to make music. No, they would they knew that they were using certain substances to enhance a certain part of them to be a little more creative. So instead of doing it for an addiction purpose, they were doing it for a creative purpose, which then led to an addiction. You know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah, like Jim
started off
Morrison,
with
like
good
I read
sense,
up about him, man. He was, holy crap, he was a different situation. He would, apparently, according to Wikipedia, like, because I'm a reading nerd, I like doing that shit. He would do a lot of crazy things. Like, he would throw himself in the crowd. He would spark fights amongst the crowd. He would show his little dingling to the crowd, and people would actually arrest him. That's why he didn't get invited to Woodstock, my uncle told me. Just because he was too much of a badass. So they're just like, nope.
Jimi Hendrix?
No, Jim Morrison.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, dude, that guy was freaking crazy. What are you talking about?
He was even fascinated. He was fascinated with death as well. He was a poet as well. He would talk about death.
He was just gone.
He was
Go
crazy.
watch the movie The Doors. It's seriously a long movie, but it is a very educational experience when it comes to learning about these guys.
He was like, that is the education of a dude who is just, he's freaking crazy.
Yeah, he was definitely, there was something wrong with him. I mean, no doubt about it.
Like, he must have had, like, like my uncle said he had an issue with, well, I actually don't know.
His thing was about tripping.
Oh, yeah, no. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Can you restart what I was saying?
He didn't do coke or nothing of that nature. His big drugs were psilocybin, magic mushrooms, any of those types of things to bring the creative side out about him.
Don't quote me on this, but I think it was Jim. I think it was one of the legends. I think it was Jim Morrison. He would go on stage with a bandana on, and he would put LSD right behind his bandana. It would soak straight through.
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, it might have been Hendrix. I always mix them up.
But like, let me just point this out. Like Jim Morrison. Like, here I remember. My uncle told me he saw an Indian die when he was younger, so that's kind of what caused his fascination with death. Like, I could read a couple of his quotes on Brainy Quotes.
They touch bases on a few of the songs. What is it, Snake King, I think they kind of talk about
The Lizard King? Yeah, that was a creepy-ass name. I don't understand where he got that. And Mr. Mojo Rising.
When you're messed up, your brain puts all kinds of stuff together. Let me tell you. So it's
like what? Where did the Lizard King come from? Like, I mean, Mr. Mojo Rising. If you look at it closely enough, it was his. It was an anagram of his name.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Kyle, do you have anything to weigh in? Like, do you know anything about this?
No, not really.
He doesn't know about it.
I'm surprised you know about it, Rambo, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like I was raised around this music, and plus I watched this Sneeko like all the time. He got me into the little 60s vibe. So thank you, Sneeko, if you ever watch this podcast.
I mean, it's nice that you know your music culture. That's awesome.
Yeah, and plus my uncle teaches me a lot about music. Like, he's a music educator. Like, he's amazing. Like, I mean, he's a very smart guy. Like, he knows what he's talking about. So that's why I like talking to him so much, because me and him were kind of like the same.
Well, do we have anything, I mean, not to cut you short or anything, but do we have anything else based on this Minecraft community, or, I mean, anything? Because I'd like to talk a little bit about this update. I know it's not out yet, but...
Yeah, I know, yeah,
the
update,
for,
actually. Let's talk about some Minecraft.
Who cares?
Not
No,
for
I'm
me.
kidding. I'm personally excited for the new features, like the host options for so mobs don't drop items, so you can have mobs not naturally spawn in your world to keep daytime on, to weather certain stuff like that. Because I think it would just be just a lot better for map making and map building and stuff. Because it would always get annoying if you have a map that you want to be in nighttime, and it's
You're waiting for the time change?
Yeah, you have to wait for the time change to save it, and if you're trying to get a bunch of people, inviting people for Hunger Games, and it turns to nighttime or daytime or something like that. I don't know. There's just I'm just glad they put that in, because there was just so many times when I would want those features to be in the game.
Or if you hate Minecraft Rain as much as I do, you can turn it off.
Hate Minecraft what?
Switch it to the next day.
Minecraft Rain.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
Hate it so much.
Wait, Minecraft what? Minecraft Rain,
The
yes!
rain. Yes, the weather.
Oh! Hate that.
So wait a minute, does that mean that'll actually cut down the lag now? Because if we eliminate the rain, then we don't have that loud buzzing noise in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Amazingness. Thank you, Mojang.
There's also a new, there's like an option, I think this is only for next-gen consoles though, where like, say if you have a world that's like a large-sized world, but say if you don't want a large-sized world, you want to go to like, a small world, you can switch it back, even if the world's already made.
Now, you said it's only next gen?
Yeah, I believe that's only next-gen, yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing right there. I've been looking forward to that one.
Nice.
And then I think there's more like, the seeds are actually more, I don't know, there's just a lot more new generation type, like the seed haven't, I don't even know, I read something.
A little more updated,
I guess,
more updated
yeah.
biomes.
Yeah. Like, they make more sense, fine, because there's like, some biomes I see where there was like a snow biome in the middle of a desert. Like, some of that stuff just doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
So there's just some updates with that, which I think would be pretty cool about.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, Davey, what are you looking forward to on this? Just the no rain?
Well, that's definitely a perk for me. However, with this title update 19 coming out, I am very interested in the adventure mode myself. Along with, I know
I'm excited for. Sorry.
there is a, what's that option? I guess there's a new option where you can keep your inventory. So that's going to gives me ideas for new games.
Oh, also like natural like regeneration. Like you can disable that, so you can only regenerate from like.
I'll be right back.
Like regeneration potions, so you can do like UHC and like other games like that. Like you can do a hardcore mode even.
Oh,
really?
That's cool. I didn't know about that. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So if you die, you're dead. It's simple as that. There's no...
Yeah, and actually, like, if you disable that, I think it's, like, similar to hardcore mode. If you die, you're kicked out of the game and you can't join back. So...
I think that's going to be a good feature to have.
Yeah, I definitely want to do, like, a UHC in the future, because it's basically UHC, if you don't know what it is. It's, like, I believe it's, like, an hour long. What you do is you just gather materials, you gather just a bunch of supplies, like a normal survival, basically, but it's, like, hardcore. You can only regenerate from golden apples and regeneration potions. I think so. Yeah, and after 60 minutes is up, you all meet in like a certain location and you fight to the death, basically. And you're in teams. Teams of, well, since it's Minecraft, probably teams of 2. And there'll be like 4 different teams. Or we can do like 2 teams with 4 people or something like that.
I'm excited.
Sounds very similar to the
I'm
PC.
really excited too. Yeah. That's something I want to, servers, in the future.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. All right, Rambo, what are you looking forward to out of this whole TU 19?
Oh, I think you might have stepped away for a second there.
Okay, well then, I guess on to me.
How about you, Sal?
Redstone. They call me Redstone Genius. I don't know why, but that's definitely the nickname everybody that I hang out with calls me. So I'm looking forward to getting comparators and the Redstone block. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting command blocks, which is a disappointment letdown, but it is what it is.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I've refrained myself from going to the PC. I mean, I know if I get a Redstone, command block, that's just going to be pretty much, that's game over. I can pretty much do whatever I want at that point. But I've restrained myself from going to the PC for that, because I knew at some point it will come here, so I might as well just have fun with what I can and wait for it to come now. I believe this is the biggest update Minecraft console has got.
This is definitely one of like the most exciting ones, or for at least me, because there's just so much going on here. So much features I actually didn't know about too. Like I thought there was gonna be just like horses and like some of those big things like the wither and stuff, but I didn't know about all these host options and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this update's amazing.
I'm back.
The host options sound really good.
I thought the last update was good because they had a lot of features like anvils. On the PS4 version, they had bigger worlds. They just had a bunch of stuff, and I was getting really excited about that. But I'm like, whoa, it's huge. This is awesome.
Hey, didn't we get new wood in the last update too? We had like the jungle wood and stuff like that.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
I think we got. I know last update we got walls. We've got iron bars. I think that's what we got.
Okay.
We got emeralds. We got villager trading. We got the jungle temple and sand temple. New potions, which like night vision, and I believe it was invisibility. And just some other stuff. Not too sure actually. And it was
still a pretty decent update, though. I guess that's what I'm getting at. It was a bigger one.
Oh yeah, we got tripwire hooks too. That was something.
That was pretty cool. We
got carrots with a stick. It's like the pigs, the saddles. But yeah, there wasn't too much of the update, but it was definitely it was a good update. Yeah.
Well, this one here, I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie that Europe has definitely got it before us.
And Xbox.
They got it way before anybody. But I've been a PS fan my entire life, since when it first came out. So I will never go to Xbox. I'm sorry.
I would go to Xbox. It's just that I already have a PS3 and a PS4, so I don't really need anything else. So I mean, Xbox One, they have some pretty cool games and stuff, but it's just I don't want to pay for, first off, like an Xbox. I want to buy all these games, and then I got to pay for online for it. So I got to pay for online for both of them, PS4 and Xbox. So no.
Yeah, that's a bit much. That's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. I'll just stick with one. It's good having just next gen and last gen console.
Well, I get my PS4. What is it? 5 days from now, so I will officially be on PS4. I just recently ordered not one, but 2 Elgato capture cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so how it's going to work is, give you guys a little preview real quick. I'm doing a new series, which I don't see often. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 other people doing it, but it's from a long time ago. But I'm going to do a father-son Minecraft series. Mm-hmm. So pretty much I got my son a PS3. I'm going to put that in his room, and then I got my PS3 as well in the furniture.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
So I'm going to let him do a little game recording on his own in the room while we play on the world, and then kind of just link them both together on the channel as maybe a split video, or every so often we'll switch in and out from me to him and just kind of see the different options that we're doing. So that's kind of why I did that. I wasn't going to do it just because it's such an expensive item for the Elgato. It's I think I paid $139 for one and then $169 for the other. So I paid quite a bit of dollars for it. But I look at it as it's a bonding moment for me and my son. So I think that'd be fun. But I don't know how much the PS4 is actually going to be on when I get it. I think it's going to be a lot more for media center than game playing. Just because everybody I know and talk to and hang out with is on PS3. So if I up and go to PS4, then I don't know how much of a group I'd have.
This is really what I do. I play PS4 and stuff. I go on it to play with some friends because it's obviously a lot smoother. There's really no lag. I don't think I ever saw lag on PS4. It's a lot smoother and it's definitely fun just to play. I do go on PS3 still, and I build all my maps on PS3 because you can't even share maps on PS4 yet. For some reason, it doesn't allow map sharing.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know why. I'm not too sure what's the whole deal with that. But I like building it on PS3 anyway because then you can share it with all the consoles. And I still have a fan base on PS3. But that's what I really use for. I use the PS4 for other games too, new games that come out.
Gotcha. Now my question for you, Kyle, is are you able to upload PS3 maps to the PS4 now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. You just can't take the PS4 and reload.
No, you can't, sadly. I mean, in the future, I could see it possible for them to add an update or something like that, because it would just be, I don't see why they can't, but I guess for now, it's good that they have the world transfer.
And now, do you see us getting realms in any time in the future?
It's possible. They could do it, because if you look at Pocket Edition, obviously the consoles are a lot more powerful than a phone. So they even have realms, and I believe we can get it too, because ever since the next gen consoles came out, and the PS Vita version and stuff like that for Minecraft, it's just gotten a lot bigger, and I can see them doing that, doing realm servers. And realm servers actually, I believe they cost money too.
Yeah,
a month they're $8. It's $8 a month, but I wouldn't mind paying money to have a server that's up all the time for any of your friends can join, and I think it would just be a lot of fun, just playing mini games, just having an awesome, open worlds and survival or something. I just think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually hosted a server for me and Merc. Actually, a couple of his buddies. We were doing a SMP survival setup on it, but I was having a lot of issues with the server that I bought. It kept lagging out, and then every time somebody would go do something, it just didn't work. So I kind of backed out of that, but now apparently they've got the update, so the PE version now for Realms is working actually quite nice.
Yeah.
But
what I actually did is I kind of did a server thing on PlayStation. On PlayStation 3, what I had is my friend. He actually had he had one of his PS3s and he wasn't using it, so I was gonna borrow his PS3 because I wanted to what's it called? I don't even know the whole reason why I wanted his PS3. I think it was something that like my cousins were coming over or something, and he wasn't using it, so I was like, oh, can I borrow it? I don't know, but I borrowed his PS3, and I had an idea of like servers coming to like the PlayStation 3 version. So what I actually did is I went on his PS3, opened up a server, and I actually connected the PS3 to an Ethernet cable, so like the internet went directly to that, and left the PS3 on, and I think I made a gamer tag on an account called like blah 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 server. So I left the PS3 on for about 5 days straight, and it was just an open world, so anybody can join. So it was like similar to a Realm server in a way.
Okay, yeah, it's just not the actual online.
No, it wasn't actually. Yeah, so it could hold like 8 people, and I had like a bunch of people coming in and out, and I think it was pretty cool. But I mean, if it can have something like that in like if you know, there's something like that in like a real, or if there's like Realm servers like that would be just, I don't know, like awesome. You can have a 24/7 open server that people enjoy.
Now the funny thing that you brought that up, because my brother actually has 2 PlayStation 3s, and what he did when a year ago when Minecraft first came out for PS3 was he took a second PlayStation and he would literally leave it on for days. For days. I would be able to go on and off the server, obviously no problem whatsoever, and build on it, but then it got to the point where he noticed his PlayStation started making a very loud humming noise.
Yeah,
it
same thing happened to the PS3 I was running. I had to turn it off a couple times and like reset it or like give it a little cooldown.
Yeah.
So.
It does the beep. Are you talking about that?
No, it would get that loud buzzing fan noise though, and it'd kick up really quick.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think we're gonna shut this down now. I don't want to blow up the PlayStation. So, yeah, I can see it being cool. It's nice to do that, but to blow up a $300 machine, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that.
Yeah.
So Realms definitely needs to come in and start moving on the consoles, because I would love to have a server. Even if you only give me 15 people to join the server at one time, even that I think
more players too. I want, because that would just be a lot of fun having a lot more players. I mean, on the current gen console or like last gen consoles, I guess you can say now, I don't really see that too possible because PS3 can only hold so much or like have so much in the game.
Exactly.
That like I could see the next gen consoles doing it easily, because I mean, like you have games like Battlefield running at 64 players. Like you have a game Minecraft that doesn't have any good, like the graphics don't even compare to Battlefield.
I feel like I'm playing Nintendo 64 when I turn this on again. But you know what? In the future, I could see myself being on PS4. I think I'm gonna wait a while though until there's more of a community for it. I mean, yeah, there's the bigger YouTubers. That's who I see kind of in the PS4 community right now. But everybody else is still sitting back at the PS3, sitting over there because obviously they're young. They can't afford $500 or $400 for a brand new system. But I don't know. I'll be on Xbox, or not Xbox. Oh, jeez. I'll be on PS4 probably getting the feel for it, figuring it all out. Maybe hanging out with some people here and there. But I think it's mainly going to be my media center. What was I going to do? Oh, Kyle, I'd like actually for you to come fly over here and take a look at the landline. Sorry.
It's alright. Oh, nice.
I'll figure put like a village on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like how like this whole like biome is laid out. Like you got this nice sand area and like got all that. And the mountains over there. It's pretty good.
Pretty nifty. So Rambo, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just wondering where you
now,
guys.
Question for you. This is something I'd like to know.
Yes.
For your channel that you have going on now.
Yeah.
What is your I guess your overall setting for your goal? Like, what are you trying to do with your channel? Are you trying to just, make videos for yourself, or are you trying to help others and growing and like that?
I've just been kind of posting videos off and on. Like, I don't really, I would love to help people. No, I said I might do dual comms because I love doing those. It's just I haven't done those in a while and I want to. So, like, I told my subs, if you want to, come up and help me, like, Ramblecraft, I'm going to let anybody come on, you're just like, hey, you can come on Ramblecraft, every 4 episodes, but I don't know if that's exactly going to work out because everyone wants to come on. But, can't satisfy everybody, but, once again, it's very fun to... I try to give the community. It's just I sometimes don't want to. I don't know how. I almost said don't want to know. I mean, I don't know how, but I don't do it for me either. Just I'm kind of. No, I do this podcast to let people know sort of my feelings about things. As well as trying to talk to you guys. Chillax, have a good Saturday night, and try to chill.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what your main goal is with the channel. I think everybody knows my goal. It's kind of obvious. I give back and want to help. That's my whole goal. So, I don't know, because, like, you've been my first subscriber, obviously, for 6 months now, so I think actually 9 months. You subscribed to me before I was really even doing any other channel stuff. But you've been there for a while, so that's why I was just trying to get a feel of who you are a little better and what your channel's about.
Yeah.
That's all.
I really don't know what my channel's about. I never really understood. I don't want to be known as a bad person on YouTube, but I want to be I don't want to be known as an easily fooled person either, Yeah, I'm weird. I don't know really what I want. I just kind of want people to know, I try to be insightful in this podcast as well.
Helping people is always a good thing.
Yeah, I know. Always help. Always try to help people, kids.
See, my thing is, I when I was younger, probably your guys' age, I could care less about other people. It's only about myself. It was about what I wanted, how I wanted it. If I had to step on people to get what I wanted, I'm pretty sure I did that a few times. But as I grew up, I obviously, realized, hey, it's not working for me that way. I guess my son was my big eye-opener because I looked at how I did things, and then I looked at if I wanted him doing it the same way. And that's, I guess, when I bring that up, I'm bringing up the whole community as well. It's just, I kind of want to see everybody work together better and just kind of have fun and enjoy themselves as who we are playing this game. I joined up on a map today earlier with my son. He was playing, and I heard him having like an argument, whether or not, just trying to talk to somebody. And it wasn't that he was arguing, like, no, that's not how you do it. It was just a matter of him trying to talk. Like, he kept repeating himself over and over again. So I got on the mic, just, hey, clear it up. Like, let him say what he's got to say really fast because you guys have spent 20 minutes overpowering him. And I had this little kid literally tell me to fuck off. Pardon my language. But that's what he told me. And I swear, the kid had to be like 10, 11 years old. And I didn't say anything back. I mean, I just thought in my head, I'm like, well, if this was my son, I would be, extremely upset that he's using language like this, playing with other kids the same age. So, I mean, obviously, I deleted that person off his friend list and whatnot, but he got so upset at me that I deleted the person off, and he didn't realize this. He didn't realize how negative this person or these people were being towards him. He just thought it was like, oh, they're just, not giving him the time. But now, my point of the story is a lot of people in this that are playing games like Black Ops or Advanced Warfare, or whatever these games are, they're all kind of like that. I join lobbies and I hear these people talking all this trash all the time. Like sometimes I just mute my mic because I don't even want to listen to half these kids talking. It just sounds like just random crap.
Yeah, I get all the time when I'm playing. Like I watch YouTube, all these people, like all these people just they rage so hard. Like I rage hard. Like, if you watch my Go series, I freaking scream Nirvana, man.
Like they're children. Like grown men, like me, you, Kyle,
Nirvana.
I mean, we're all grown here, okay? I wouldn't consider you guys children because you're officially, you're young men growing up. Yeah. So when you think about it, Kyle, if you were a 7-year-old in your lobby, are you gonna sit there and talk trash and just? No. You can be completely oblivious to the child in the area.
I'm not gonna talk any trash to them if they're 7, or even if they're like anybody. Really, like why?
Yeah, if just some dude just trying to mess with you and trying to piss you off, you just go like, you know what, if he's gonna piss me off, never mind.
Exactly. Like, really, for what point? Why? Because you got a low KD, or you got...
That always happens.
He's so
There's
a little
one,
cold
I remember,
wanker.
I was playing Black Ops with a couple of my friends, and this kid comes out of literally nowhere. He's like, I have a better KD than you. I'm like, good for you. And his KD was like 1 higher than me or something. Like, I don't really care for much for this. And he just kept bragging about this whole match. And I'm like, alright, cool. You want a cookie? And it was just, I don't know, it was just...
He's like, oh, I'd be like, hell yeah, I want a cookie.
I don't know, I just wish people were a little more, I guess, had a little more respect for others.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It truly is. But then, and again, I appreciate, Kyle, the fact that you have gone out of your way, like I said earlier, showed off a map of mine. I didn't ask you to do that, you know what I mean? I never said, hey, Kyle, go do this. You tweeted out at like 12-something at night one night, saying you're going to go do something for me, and I was just like, wow, somebody's taking the time, and I commend you because you've actually, you're doing something for other people, and it's just not like you're being forced to do it, or you're trying to gain something out of it, because obviously I'm the smaller guy here, you're 5,000 subs plus, so I'm nobody, but you're still taking that effort to show off something that I did. So my thing is, we need more people like you. We need more people to step up to the plate and actually show others that it's not all about ignorance. So, I don't know.
That's a very good philosophical talk, Mr. Snow.
Hey,
you always have something good and philosophical.
I gotta make a point here, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm all about making a point.
Wait, you weren't done? I'm sorry.
No, I was done. No, I was just saying, and you as well. Like, you're the same. You starting a podcast and talking about the current events for other people. I listen to podcasts and they talk about just...
I listen to Cuts. I used to listen to Cuts State of the Union. Like, they haven't done it recently. Like, I've been waiting for them to come out with the next episode, but they haven't yet. So, I don't know, but I've heard... there was a couple, like, the first one, it was about as long as our first podcast, and it's them. It was, when Sneeko's, channel was gone because of some issues, but I'm not gonna talk about that, but anyways, just, like, some bullshit happened, and he's just, like, talking about all these haters, and it's just pissing him off and shit, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I watched the whole thing, I watched it. Like, I would watch it one night, watch it for a little bit. I'm playing NCAA, and then I, go to bed, take a nap, do whatever I want to. Get up the next morning, go to school, come back, and then later at night, I'd play the game. I'd listen to him. I'd be playing my game. I listened to him, and then it was the same trend. And then finally, I finished it, and I'm like, okay, this was kind of long, but, And then I watched the first couple episodes. I watched a couple episodes after that. Here's what I was thinking. I'm like, no, none was good as the first episode. I thought they had a lot of good stuff to say. So, I mean, it's good. I like that. Except, there's... everyone has... Never mind. I was like, I wasn't going to say anything bad. I was just, I was thinking about something. I'm like, never mind.
Alright. Well, I actually am going to take a small break, gentlemen. Give me, 2 minutes and I will return and go get something to drink.
Alright, hey, Davey, Kyle, are you still here?
Yeah.
Davey?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about? Because the night is still kind of young. Not really.
I don't know, really.
Davey,
I honestly don't really want to keep talking about, just drama and stuff, because, after just a while, talking about it...
I know. I was done with drama after you said, no, we're done with this. I'm like, okay, we'll be done with it. We're just talking about our YouTube philosophies.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyways, yeah, Kyle, so, how's life been recently, actually? I'd like to ask that. It's kind of the most randomest question to ask almost 2 hours in.
It's been alright.
Okay, that's good. How about you, Davey?
Short and sweet.
How about you, Davey?
What was the question?
How's life been, man?
I can't complain. It's been a little rough for me the last couple weeks. I've been sick off and on.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. No, yeah, man. Never mind. I'm not gonna jinx myself on that. I was about to say I haven't gotten sick yet.
Yeah, last
Well,
week,
actually, yeah, I kind of have, because I got
like
sick and I threw up in my toilet.
5 days straight.
Here's a weird story. Like, oh, sorry. Did I interrupt?
It's alright. No, it's fine.
No, here's a funny story. I threw up. It was like 3:30 at night. I threw up in that toilet over there. And then next morning, I get up like 3 hours later. I'm fine. It was weird. Like, I was literally like, I was bashing my head wondering how this could have happened. I'm like, what? I was puking in that toilet last night. And then I get up next morning. I'm fine. Like, it was like a dream or something. Like, I got up. Like, I felt weird. I knew that. I'm like, I know what's coming. I didn't react like, I'm like, oh man. Like, I didn't react like that. I just like, okay, cool. So I went over, puked it out, I went to sleep. And I ended up going to sleep. I ended up, like, making myself comfortable. I couldn't feel anything. I just went to sleep. Next morning, I get up. I'm fine. I didn't puke the whole day. I was fine. I was moving around, being my normal self. It was weird. Like, I didn't know what was that. I'm like, what? What? I don't get it.
Wow, Illuminati.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was strange. That was strange.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Yeah, like one time at the lake when I went with my friend and my dad, like my dad and his friend and some of my friends who I've known my whole life because my dad's known this guy for a while. So I go to sleep on this couch and I'm really tired. So like I get up at like 5 in the morning and I'm sitting there and I don't remember anything that happened. I don't remember anything that happened. I'm like, did I just get abducted by aliens or something? Because I remember, like, I've heard alien stories where people are just like, oh, I had, like, lost time and shit. No, like, I looked up some research that by Wesley Strieber, who is the dude who made The Howling, and he also made a book called Communion about some aliens who used to come to his house and shit. So, I mean, it was weird. That was some weird shit. Until I realized that, like, I went to bed and shit, and I'm like, oh, I must have had, like, some of that memory loss from, like, or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I remember going to sleep that night, so, I mean, I remember going to sleep. Like, it took me a while to remember I went to sleep that night. So then I'm like, oh, okay. Have you ever had that? Like, you just wake up in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and you're just like, what happened?
I remember, like, this happened a lot when I was younger, not really much anymore, but, like, if I ever slept, like, say not in my, like, so say if I fall asleep on my couch, because sometimes I like, or at least when I was little, I say, slept on the couch because I would, go out and watch some TV in my living room, but then I would wake up sleeping in my bed, and this is after, like, my parents went to sleep and all.
I must have, like, sleptwalk or something. I'm like, what? Like,
I was just so confused. And then, like, I think one morning I woke up, and I completely changed. My outfit was completely changed.
That's weird. You must have been, like, sleepwalking or something.
I don't even know what happened. I don't remember any of it. It was just the weirdest thing. I think I woke up actually one morning, like, legit under my bed. Like, I just
seriously?
fell over and then
I've actually woken up a couple
under my
times.
bed.
I'm upside down in my bed. It felt weird. I'm just like, what?
I don't even know how this
How
stuff
like
happened.
that? But Davey, has anything?
I think I joined at the wrong time.
Why?
Talking about sleeping in bed and all this. Alright.
Hey Davey, have you had any like weird things happen to you like that? Like you woke up and you don't remember like anything that happened. You're just like, what the hell?
I'm a little bit older than you two individuals. I'm around Snow's age, 27, so nothing recently, but when I was a kid, I would always sleepwalk and end up underneath the kitchen table.
You slept
I
over the
don't
kitchen
know why.
table.
Always underneath it. I do.
Where you're just like, that's nice.
No, I sleep on the couch on a daily, so I don't know. That's my norm.
And yes, I grew out of the phase, okay?
Cool. But that's only happened to me one time. That's the weird thing. Like, it's never happened to me since. Like, Snow, has anything ever happened to you, like, that's weird and you don't remember what happened? You're just like, what the hell? What? Like, that we were just talking about.
I mean, the only stories I can say of that probably were involving alcohol, so I don't think that would be a suitable story for where we're at right now. But,
Oh.
No,
No, I mean, like, what I meant, like, I'm just like, you're just, like, you're not in alcohol, and you're sitting there, you're just like, I can't, you're just, like, you can't remember anything, you're just like, what the hell, where'd that come from? And then, like, I actually thought I was abducted by aliens, because I've read up about aliens, it's weird. The alien, people claim to have been abducted.
I can't recall that I've ever been, like, out of place on something like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point in my life I have, but I'm old, so lots of things have happened to me in my time.
My days. That must be weird saying in my time, it's like, in my day.
Well, no, it's true. Talking to you guys, I feel like I'm like the old man here. It's very odd, to be honest.
It's okay. No, we're not judging you.
And all that, yeah, that was definitely a very, like, that threw me off for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, and like we're talking about like philosophical things, so yeah, it's cool. That's what we talk about on our podcast. And we talk about weird stuff on our podcast, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the first episode was pretty crazy. Second episode went pretty smoothly, but Snow was kind of out, so I mean, I kind of admitted this in one of my videos. I remember I said, kind of without Snow, we kind of didn't really have much of a punchline. Like, without any of the hosts, we wouldn't really have much of a punchline, but, I mean, I kind of felt like without Snow, like, there's no punchline to anything. You're just like, oh, he's not here. And, I mean, it sucked.
Hey, you guys make the show. It's definitely not just me here. I mean, I can.
No, I mean, like, if all of us were just, like, gone, I was the only one, that would have sucked, too. I mean, I admit, like, I mean, if none of you guys were, like, if you guys were all, like, busy, like, it was just me and Snow, I mean, it kind of sucked, too, but at least we all have our good time, at least we picked a time, I mean, this would have this happens, and we're doing the podcast now, so it's all good.
My only thing, I want to apologize for my crappy computer and ability to capture audio for you guys. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine, man.
Fine. Oh, it's technology. You can't.
Yeah, it's technology, man. I can't apologize to you. It's always bitchy.
If I was using something a little more current instead of dinosaur related, I mean, I probably would be able to do things a lot easier. But my computer is probably not the greatest to be doing all these things on.
Well, you're living up to the grandpa status, at least, for us.
Well, thanks. I'm glad I could do something.
I shouldn't be saying that. Hell, I'm only a couple years off of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're right there, buddy. You're right there.
Oh, I don't understand. Like, that's really what I never understood about, like, well, you wake up at strange places, you're just like, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, I mean, wait, what were we talking about? I forgot, actually. I'm sorry.
We were talking about favorite foods. What do you guys like? What's your favorite food?
What? Oh, yeah, favorite food.
I don't have a favorite food. I like everything.
My favorite food has to be cookies, man. Cookies.
Looks good. I eat it.
I like me some cookies, man. Some Wookiees, cookies.
I'm gonna have to go with the Canadian stereotype and say poutine.
Whoa.
Poutine?
All right.
It sounds like you're saying cocaine.
If you Americans don't know, it's just basically fries, put a bunch of cheese curds over it, and gravy.
Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. Cheese covered fries.
Sounds tasty.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, right.
Not healthy, but
there's some
damn
Cheez-Its, man. Like, look at this. This is amazing. Like, I love Cheez-Its.
For me, I think I'd have to say macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go classic and old school on that because there's nothing that tops a good box of macaroni and cheese. It's quick, it's easy, it's right there. You gotta love it. And then when you spoil yourself and you get like the Velveeta, oh, now you're just asking for awesomeness. All right.
I honestly, if I can eat any food for like the rest of my life, and like, I wouldn't mind eating Chinese food every day. That's something that I don't know. I just love Chinese food. If anything, like
I haven't had Chinese in forever.
Gee, I love Chinese food.
I never really tried Chinese food. I've heard it's really good though.
My wife's got me on this Middle Eastern kick, so it's all these shawarmas and falafels and all this other crazy stuff.
The hell?
That's
weird.
Hey, it is different. I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely different. But dude, it's so good.
I gotta try this. Like, email me this. Like, mail me this. I'll cook it and try it myself.
Well, no, my wife, she's vegan/vegetarian, so she's always looking for the healthier portions of food.
Oh, I knew it, guys.
In my case, I'd go get, like, the thickest cheese pizza I can find. I mean, the cheese is thicker than the pizza itself. So.
I hate when the cheese tears off the pizza. It ruins it, in my opinion. I find it shitty. I never like it. I never liked it like that. It's just, I find it stupid.
Wait, you find what stupid?
Oh, when you're just like, here's what I find. Okay, sorry, what?
I lost what you said. I didn't hear.
I just forgot what I was saying. Like, oh yeah, pizza. So, when you have pizza and you eat it and the cheese, it's slick, it just tears off. That ruins the pizza, in my opinion. It sucks, you know? It'll suck like that.
Well, you need to come to Chicago and have yourself a good deep dish Chicago pizza.
Yeah, like, one of my old teachers used to live in Chicago. She's like, the pizza is amazing up there. I'm like, oh, I gotta try it up there. You gotta do that.
Yeah, I've been all over the country, and let me tell you, I've been in New York, I've been to Washington State, I've been to Florida, I've been down to Vegas, okay? Nowhere,
my cousins used to live in Vegas.
To Chicago pizza.
We start second hour, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not recording, so we can go more than an hour. Well, apparently I can't record anything.
Just as long as we can't go over an hour, we're good.
Well, is there any other hot topics that you guys want to talk about, or are we just kind of on the random spurts now?
Okay, let's. I'll think of something. Hold on. Let me think of something.
All right, Kyle. What's on the top of your brain? What do you want to?
Yeah, Kyle. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about
I don't know.
Davey?
Honestly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we covered all ends of conversation topics this evening. Or at least pretty close to it.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Is my mom home? Oh, it doesn't.
I would have to second that.
Yeah, we've been all over the board this evening, that's for sure.
We had lots of, let's say, prep time from our trial and error earlier.
Yeah, that was horrible. I thought we had a good one too.
Ooh, TV. TV.
Alright, yeah, I'm just still working on my little Hunger Games.
Hey, so what are you guys' like favorite TV shows right now? I'd like to know. Like, I'd like to know that right now.
Well, unfortunately, my favorite show is The Walking Dead, and they're on.
Walking Dead.
So I'm kind of screwed right now.
Yep, same. That's the only show I really watch.
Davey, what show do you like? Like, what show do you like? Well, actually, I know a lot of shows you like, but like, what show do you like, bro?
That are currently on TV?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mentalist is on right now. Speaking of that.
I'm gonna back out really fast.
Yep. There's not many good TV shows. Well, there has been, but there's a lot of them that has ran their time, like that over now, like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy ended. That kind of sucked. That sounded like that was a good series.
I don't want to say Walking Dead because everybody says Walking Dead. I'm a little upset with that this season with Walking Dead. Just way too slow paced.
Yeah, don't worry. Hopefully it comes back stronger. Hopefully it comes back strong. Like the first part of the season came on strong, but then it kind of slowed. But you know.
And I just don't understand where the
like Mentalist. I understand why they're ending the show because Red John's gone. So I mean, there's no point running the show more with no main bad guy. So I mean, it's all good.
Actually, there's a show that's going to be starting up in January. However, it's only the final season, though. Justified. If you're a fan of Sons of Anarchy, I'd recommend that show as well.
Why is there a crossover episode or something?
They use a lot of the same actors. I think they had like the same producer or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but they cross over a lot. Those two shows.
Yeah. Snow, do you have any, oh yes, that's speaking of The Walking Dead, by the way. I've heard this rumor that's gone around that they've been, people have wanted, Supernatural to cross over with The Walking Dead. I may have talked about this last episode, but, you know.
Heard about something like that.
Yeah, that sounded like that was gonna suck. Like, I don't like Supernatural. Now, first of all, I know there's Supernatural fans who watch this channel. I apologize, I just never liked that show. But I will say right now, there's just
I never watched. I watched a couple episodes of Supernatural, but I never watched episodes to really get into it.
I don't think it'd be fun to watch the people in The Walking Dead crossover with.
All I know is one of my
Supernatural.
friends looks like Castiel, and I call him that all the time.
Let me tell you, Breaking Bad is a huge crossover with Walking Dead because there's so many references to The Walking Dead in Breaking Bad, and in Breaking Bad, I mean, in The Walking Dead there's Breaking Bad references, and then in Breaking Bad there's some Walking Dead references in it.
I don't know. I kind of hope they leave The Walking Dead the way it is.
And Walking Dead, you know.
Pick it up, but that's it.
I heard about the spin-off show that they're going to try to do for The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, I heard. I want to see that. That looks fun. Sounds good. Unless here's what I noticed about spin-off shows. Spin-off shows always end up failing a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's because they can't keep up with the hype to their originator. That's all.
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, I finally watched Doctor Who season 8 couple weeks ago. By the way, if any Doctor Who fans are watching this, spoilers. By the way, the creepy lady who says, "Oh, I'm Missy and I'm in heaven now. You're in heaven now." It's the Master in female form. I realized because I knew something was up with Missy. I knew it. Like snap a finger, I knew it was done. It was the Master in female form. It was ridiculous. I'm like, the Master's back. No. I mean, the one played by John Sim was pretty over the top and cheesy. But I watched this one guy named Mitch, and he was a huge Doctor Who fan. He said he wanted the Master back. Well, Mitch, if you're ever going to watch this podcast, dude, he's back. Or she's back, to be precise.
What?
The Master's back.
The
The Master's back, guys. On Doctor Who. He's back. Like, I'm not doing that. No.
Do any of you guys watch The 100 by chance? Or have you?
100 what?
It's like The 100.
The 100, no.
It's pretty much like Earth went to war with themselves pretty much and dropped nuclear bombs everywhere, causing the planet to be uninhabitable. They have to then take refuge in a space station for like 90-some years. They finally decide to send 100 people back to Earth to see if it's safe to repopulate pretty much. And it's a whole series on just a bunch of kids living on Earth, you know, after a nuclear fallout and seeing if it's survivable or not. Which is actually a really good show, I'm not going to lie, because they find, like, there's other inhabitants on the planet when they come back to it. So they kind of have to, like, figure out who they are, what they're about, why they're there, how they even got there in the first place. So it's really cool. I think they're on season 2 now. I think they're about to start it up, so... You guys have time,
They're making so many remakes, like 12 Monkeys.
Wait, what?
12 Monkeys. You've ever heard the movie with Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
He plays that really crazy guy, and he goes back in time, and then in the end, snap of a finger, I clapped my hand, sorry. It turns out, the thing that haunted him his whole life, he watched his own death. Like, it's weird. Like, everyone knows how it's gonna end, so why bother make a remake?
Yeah, that was a good movie though.
I really liked the Bruce Willis one, you know. But I find the little irony in seeing that he watched his own death.
Well, he didn't know though that.
Yeah, he didn't know that till he actually died, and then he realized, oh, that was me.
Exactly. Well, I mean, right before he died, he realizes that was. He like put it all two and two together. You know what I mean? He seen himself at the airport, and he knew what was going on, and at the end, he realized that, hey, this is the outcome of what has to be done.
Yeah, it was a weird-ass episode. I don't understand how that works.
Good stuff.
I mean, it was a weird-ass movie. I mean, Bruce Willis kind of went like, whoa! You know, he was a bit crazy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he wasn't crazy. I mean, come on, he was put back from the future to go stop something that was, you know, supposed to destroy mankind. So,
I mean, yeah, I know it was. I know he's not crazy.
He never thought he was.
I know he's not crazy, of course, but I do know that there's just some... I do know that, I know what he was doing. It's just he kind of sounded a little bit crazy while doing it, I'm not going to lie. He's just like, ah! And everyone's like, okay, cool.
Well, Well, gentlemen, I hate to cut this short, but I may have to get off here pretty soon. My wife's about to be home, and yeah, there's gonna be some background noise.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna
in
have
two.
to probably have off too.
Yeah, I was about to say,
actually.
like, yeah, I was about
It's
to,
been a long
like, you know,
day.
we're gonna start. I'm gonna end the podcast soon anyway. So that's
Don't
just
want them hot dogs to come out again.
like, you know, we're not gonna recreate episode 1 again. Okay, we're not gonna recreate episode 1.
Yeah, no, that was a long one. I listened to it all though. I sure did. It was a planning day, that's for sure.
I mean, yeah, of course. I just thought first episode should be longer than usual. So I mean, you know. So yeah, we made the little oath, you know, that
Well,
we
Kyle,
would
I
never.
appreciate you joining us.
We made the
Yeah,
oath.
no problem.
Yo,
Yeah,
Kyle,
man,
man, yeah,
fun.
thanks for joining us. Like, this was actually way better than the last one, because the first one was kind of rushed and all over the place.
Yeah, a little bit, but this worked out well. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so, anyways, if you guys want to subscribe to the main crew, me, Davey, Mr. Soviet, who doesn't quite have a channel yet, and Snow, be sure to be free. Subscribe to Mr. Kyle, ex-Codcraft. Hey, man, if you ever want to, like, get on here again, man, you know, you are welcome. You are welcome on the BSG podcast. But anyways, aside from that, I guess we are the BSG podcast. We're signing off. So talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Laters.
Peace.